Hello everyone and welcome to a very special report because Pardo is behind the camera today and I'm playing Andy. Welcome Andy.
Hello.
Oh, Andy is one of our local players and he kindly came along to jump in because Big Will's doing his dissertation. He's got his big brain on and he's finishing up his university, so we thought we'd leave him to it. But Andy is a great Custodes player.
I wouldn't quite go that far.
I think you are.
I can play them.
And he jumped in for us in order to get this game going. So we are playing Secure Missing Artifacts, which is one of the Mission 2022 Nakmund missions. And we are actually playing on this very cool modular terrain by My Scenery 18. Which you can, you can take a look at the pano, as you just saw. It's very nice. Comes pre-painted, apparently. And the mat itself is from Crank Wargaming, which, again, very nice mat. So thank you very much to both of those for sending them over for us to play on today. And you can actually get a discount. The descriptions, links are in the description below. And it is SN Battle Port, or SNBR 10. And you get 10% discount. So feel free to use that on Crank Wargame there for the mat. Now, with that being done, all the rigmarole out the way, let's get stuck into armies coming up next. Alrighty, let's get stuck into it. Let's start off as the guest. Let's go. Let Andy go first. Go on, tell us about the Custodes.
Okay, so I get the pleasure of playing this gorgeous army. This is just after the data slate change, so we've had a few nerfs. Apparently we were overpowered. I think it's a lie, but you know. So there's a few changes to what you would expect to see from a standard custody list. I haven't taken Emperor's Chosen. I've taken the Emissaries instead.
Nice.
So I've got Always Fight First, and I have the ability to ignore all hit and wound modifiers. It's a bit different. I don't get the mortal wound protection, which could be a risk considering, but we'll see. So it's a fairly standard setup. Trajann is obviously Warlord, can't not take him. I have a shield captain on a bike, Salvo launcher. He has Impregnable Mind, so that is giving him a Psychic Deny, +1, so that's not too bad. And he will also count as 4 models on an objective. He's not objective secure, but he'll count as 4.
Yeah,
so
still pretty good.
Hopefully that will help. Outside of that, standard troops, 5 Spear Custodians, another unit of 5, and 5 Sword and Board Custodes. 3 bikes, all Hurricane Bolters. I've always been a big fan of mass shooting over salvos. Always.
We're here to roll dice.
Yeah. Standard Dreadnoughts, 2 Achilles. With Athratic Destructors, they're just too good not to take. I've got a Galatas here as well because I quite like them. They're good for getting stuck in and holding objectives up. Fast attack to buff out the bikes. I've taken 2 Palace Grav Tanks. They're quick. They're not too tough, but I'm hoping the extra maneuverability and their anti-tank will help me with a broad spectrum. So I'm looking forward to it. It should be a good fight.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it too. So, with that, let's get on to what we've all been waiting for, 1,000 Suns. It's their time again. If you're a fan of the channel for a little while now, you know that I am the unlucky one that has to draw the short straw and play the 1,000 Suns because everyone else is scared to. No, I do like them. I like the lore, I like the fluff, but I said every time, I will play them. It'll go into 6 weeks' time. I'll forget about them. I'll forget how to play them. And I have to learn all again pretty much in a lunchtime between work. And my brain absolutely melts. So by the end of this, it'll probably be the same. So apologies again, all 1,000 Suns players. You're stuck with me at least. So with that, let's get stuck into the Battalion. It is a Cult of Duplicity, which means everyone gets Sorcerer's Facade for that little jump maneuver across the field, which is quite nice. It is led by Araman, who is not in the cult himself, but he's allied with the cult today.
You can't not take Araman.
Oh, I love him. I prefer him over Magnus, just in terms of the lore as well as everything else. He's very cool. Anyway, he's the otherworldly presence for his warlord trait because he has to take it. Now, the powers are all in the description below. I will try my best to remember what has what. But again, it's a lot to keep in the old noggin. So he has Doombolt, he has Zeech's Firestorm, and I believe I gave him Temporal Manipulation on top of that. For those three, of course, he knows Smite. Then over supporting him, we have two more characters. We have a Exalted Sorcerer on a disc. And I have taken a relic with him. I've spent 2 CP on 2 other relics. And the relic is the Elgeheim Aurea. Now, I can never pronounce it.
I think you've beat me to it. I don't think I'm getting any closer.
Yeah, Elgeheim Aurea. Basically, it's very good. It looks like very good relic where you just need line of sight and the command phase of an enemy unit, and you can declare that one. There's no range by the looks of it on the actual ability, and you can ignore any hit modifiers, wound modifiers, damage modifiers, or things like dreadnoughts with their -1 damage, no longer an issue. They have to be within 6 of him, so you have to kind of castle up a little bit with that. But you get some good opportunities with it, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I reckon you'll get some good opportunities with that. I mean, yeah, castling that, being able to, well, you're negating
exactly
the dreadnoughts.
We'll see. So yeah, he's on his disc. I've also gave him a sword as well for an extra 5 points. A nice sword.
Yeah.
Lastly, in the HQ choices, we have a Demon Prince, and I've buffed him up with the High Acolyte for a CP. And on top of that, we have Undying Form as his Warlord trait there for that. So he's got basically like a mini Warlord. -1 damage, really nice. And then on top of that, I've given him the Conniving Plate, which is reduces number of attacks and gives him a 2-up armor save, which is really nice. Unfortunately, he does have the dual talons because he is an older Demon Prince when they used to be really good, AP2 damage 2, and lots of attacks. Now, not so much. So I want to try and pull it arm off and put a sword on, but it's when you get the time to do that, right? So anyway, we shall run him as he is. Then in troops, we have 2 units of 10 Zangos! I love them. The goat men have returned. They are beautiful and majestic. Just 2 out of 10. I want more.
Not beaks. They're birds.
They're goat men. They're goat bird men. There's each after all. They probably change halfway through.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're just as is stock. Then we have 1 unit of 5 rubrics with a Soul Reaper. Then we have another unit of 10 rubrics with a Soul Reaper, and I've also given them an icon just to fill out some points for extra Cabal point. Now, in terms of... Oh, I forgot the other powers for the other guys. So the Exalted Sorcerer, to go back, again, it's all in the description, but the Exalted Sorcerer has Presage, and he also has the other power that offers an extra distance. I can't remember the name of it now. It gives 6 inches to rapid-fire weapons and heavy weapons, which can come in handy. It's got a long name. Anyway, and then
be in the description.
It is, and the Demon Prince does have Swelled by the Warp and Gaze Twist of Fate to remove any invulnerable saves. Okay. Now, in the troops, both units of rubrics have Glamour of Zeech for the -1, and then we have the Flamer Squad, which is 8 Warp Flamers and 1 Hand Flamer, and they have the Pyrrhic Flux, which gives them +1 strength for the Flamers.
Not looking forward to them.
Oh,
they're going to hurt.
I want more of them. They're so good. And that rounds up the troops. Then we go into the elites. We have 2 identical Contemptor Dreadnoughts with twin Volkites. I had to bring them. Mr. Pardo said, don't bring the Hell Chicken, the Hell Turkey, which I love. He said, don't bring that. Bring the Contemptors. People want to see Contemptors with Volkites. And I was like, nah. I don't like Volkites. But comment below, tell me why I'm wrong, because I probably am. I know within Scrolled Fusion you can get an AP1 on there, etc. But they might work with this relic where I can deny because they damage 2, I can deny your reduced damage 1 against your dreadnoughts.
I think they're going to work well with that. I think they'll stack well. But it's the mortal wounds again. It's additional damage.
I never roll any.
Oh, well.
Anyway, and then lastly we have a brick of 10 Terminators, Scarab Occult, with 2 Hellfire Missile Racks and 2 of the Soul Reaper cannons. Then they have Weaver of Fates as their power. They're absolutely brilliant, and even better now, obviously, with Armor of Contempt that I get from the data slate, as you mentioned earlier, Andy, which makes them really, 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 really strong.
I'm really not looking forward to it because Armor of Contempt contempt even. It's
Yeah.
just...
Oh, it's super strong.
I mean, you've negated all of my shooting
Yeah.
because all of my shooting is -1.
There you go.
So that's
Exactly.
now 0 AP.
Yeah, it's so good.
In combat, I'm only -2.
Makes me very happy.
It's a massive, massive change.
It's a big game changer. I played on SM Plus. Hey, plug. SM Plus is where we have all our extra content and helps keep the lights on, helps us build more armies, helps us create content you will enjoy. So if you're interested, hit join button or head on to our website. But I did play in SM Plus, I won't spoil it, but it was Orcs versus Death Guard, and the Armor of Contempt just changes everything up.
Yeah.
From the choppers and the Dakar and everything else. It's crazy. Anyway, so that is both of the lists. Let's go into secondaries coming up. So, secondaries, Andy's the guest, you can go first. What 3 did you play?
I went basic and standard. So, Abhor the Witch.
Funny that.
I've got to take that. Stranglehold, because I've got to take that, and Grind them down, because Custodes.
They're really good secondaries, actually. I had a little bit of trouble with mine. What to take or what not to take. So I went for Mutate Landscape because it's a good one.
I think it's a good
secondary. And then I took Engage All Fronts because it kind of goes with that a little bit to get onto the different objectives. And then lastly, I took Retrieve Nakmun Data, which is my least favorite because actions, etc. But
you've got the units to do it, so I think it's a good choice.
Yeah,
because you've got the units to get around the board.
Yeah. So that is the secondaries. You've seen the armies. You've seen the battlefield. Let's get stuck into it for my first victory against Andy.
A surge of warp energy followed the Thousand Sun Sorcerer as he carved a path through the air, his boots planted firmly on a disc mount that shattered in an unknowable tongue. Circling for another strafing attack at the golden-clad warrior below, the sorcerer tensed his arms to control the growing ball of crackling light that burst into existence before him. With a hefty throw, the ball of arcane power blasted into the direction of his adversary. The blast connected with the warrior's spear, seeping into the weapon. Its staff began to glow with molten heat, yet the warrior held his grip. Even though his auramite gauntlet tempered the flame, the heat had sunk down into his knuckles in a white-hot burning pain. The warrior cleared his mind. His mental fortitude was an anathema to the powers inflicted upon him. Within moments, the heat vanished and the illusion was broken. No parlor tricks could defeat him. As one of the Emperor's Adeptus Custodes, his mind was an impenetrable fortress.
Here we go! Both armies now fully deployed and ready for war.
Ready.
Not ready.
You're never ready when you play Thousand Suns. This is becoming a thing, isn't it?
It was a thing a long time ago, all right? They all know it, we all know it.
Yeah. We love it.
So, we are playing secure mission artifacts. 5 objectives on the table. This is the mission that you have to move objectives, and we've already done it, which is a good thing. But we've got 1 in no man's land, and then 1 on each corner of the table. So we've already gone through who does this terrain. If you've skipped the introduction, naughty. But if you did, the description is below and links to both where the mat is from and obviously the terrain. We're quickly going to go through what the terrain is actually being used for this game. So these are all ruins. So ruins, these are more than 5 inches tall as well, so they are obscuring. Obviously, that's obscuring for sure. And then these helicopter pads we're using as basically what craters would have. So light cover and what was it?
Slow movement. -2, isn't it?
What is it?
Dense
And dangerous ground?
Difficult ground.
Difficult terrain.
We know what we're doing.
There we go. And then these we're going to use as a light cover, so ruins as well, but we're also giving them the dense, so -1 to fire through them as well. So good terrain to be on. And then obviously these are obscuring, as you can see, very nice. And then the craters, crates. I had to make a mistake. I had to make a mistake. So basically crates are line of sight as in the rulebook. With that said, let's go straight on to deployment.
Already.
We're going to check out the 1,000 Suns first. So take us through what's actually happening. Yes, you've got all your cards lined up.
Don't touch, because I think I know what's going on with these.
You think.
Right, here we go. Dual Contemptor, obviously. We've got their little bodyguard / minder with the Exalted on the disc. Araman nestled in amongst the rubric 10-man squad. 10-man squad of the Zangors, of course, they're holding the objective for me. And basically having a little chat on the balcony. Then up here we have the Demon Prince of Demons. He'll fly off and do his shenanigans afterwards. I just put him up there literally because I could fit him in. It looks cool.
It does.
He's just staring at the wall. Then over here we have Zangors, followed by a little tiny blob of rubrics there. And then in Deep Strike, I've got 10 Terminators, of course, and the Flamer squad everybody loves so much.
Yes, I love it, to tell you the truth. And I'm not a Chaos fan. So, we're going to take a look at Andy's side. So, Custodes there. He's actually deployed quite aggressively. As you can see, he's really close to the deployment edge. So, yeah, let's start from closest to me. Take us through what's actually happening.
So, we've got blob of Custodian guards.
Yep.
Their aim is just to try and deny
And not die.
a little bit of board. Yeah, exactly. I've got bikes supporting them. Hopefully they're going to help take out a little bit of your numbers.
I like that.
Dreadnought Corps, they're in. Get stuck in.
Yeah.
That's their job. They need to do the damage for me.
Hate those guys.
I have Bike Captain hiding around the back here. He's going to float around. Give me the option to hit you on the flanks. I know.
Okay.
One
Same.
Palace tank.
Yeah, one Palace tank there. Again,
I get
same.
closer to you on this side. Let's just quickly turn around. We've
yeah.
got another 2 units there.
Exactly. So we've got some Custodian guards sitting at the back here, just on the objective.
Yep.
I've got some sword and shields. They're hopefully going to get in the middle, make it tough, make your life difficult on the objective. And they've got a Palace tank and another Achilles.
And then Trajann Valoris himself
Yes,
there.
Surprise, surprise, everyone.
Yeah, exactly,
Trajan's here.
exactly. The man that is in every Custodian army.
Perfect. Okay, so who won the first roll-off? I wasn't paying attention to that.
I got deployment.
Yeah, it's basically a mirrored image on both sides. So quite competitive terrain. Obviously, this as DC stated already.
So you got these guys.
Yes.
Super competitive.
This terrain is actually part of the WTC terrain kits. And both of them are actually mirrored. So both sides are exactly the same for this game. Okay, so the all-important roll. Do any of you want to go first?
Power of Zeech is with me.
Let's go for my mighty one. Let's do my mighty
So
one.
do you want to go first?
Yeah. Yeah, I do want to go first. I want to get
first.
stuck in.
Okay.
He's got too much deep strike.
That's true.
I do have a little bit.
Yeah. Did you mention all the deep strike stuff?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
You, what are you doing in your head when I'm talking?
Okay, so
I was ordering pizza.
Andy is obviously the guest for today, so we'll let him
Here we
roll
go.
first.
Right, mighty one.
This is 3.
I saw the one.
It's 2 times better than a 1.
This is a 1.
And that is a 4.
Well done,
Okay.
sir. Well
Thank you.
done.
Good game. Thank you,
That's
everyone.
it. That's it.
Catch
Dice
you
off.
back
We're done.
at the end of game conclusion.
So, 1,000 Suns going first.
Did I want that?
I don't know. But anyway, you're going first, so there's nothing you can do. And we're back. 1,000 Suns movement over. But before we go into that, we're going to look at this side of the battlefield because Mr. Andy here has used his Warlord's Relic to actually pre-move 2 units. And it's actually this unit of shield guards, which has moved up, just shuffled up just in front of the big ruin, and then this unit of spears has moved back onto that piece of terrain.
Yep.
Am I right with that?
That's correct. I've also used the Into the Darkness.
Okay.
I've spent 2 CP to move this dreadnought 9 inches
Oh,
forwards
he's
as well.
hiding away. Didn't see
Yeah,
that
so
one
he's
there.
moved up a little bit further as well. So
Okay,
a little
so-
bit of pre-game.
So 3 units have actually moved before the game started. Perfect. So now let's take a look at the 1,000 Suns.
Woo!
So a lot of shuffling here and there. DC, do you want to take us through what's actually happening?
Yep, both squads have come into the nice middle ground here,
Mhm.
with the rubrics onto this objective, and then supported by these angles behind them, just to kind of hide from more shooting lanes, etc.
Okay.
Wait for later on. The 2 contemptors have popped out the side with their floaty friends, who I mistakenly did not put in line of sight of something in the command phase to use Orrery Relic to pick something. But it doesn't matter. Next turn, it'll all be good. Then we've shuffled with the Demon Prince, who's just come down the side. Zangor has stayed put, and then in front, I was umming and ahhing about whether to bring them out or not. But I want to try and test the armor content on these bad boys. So they've come out. He doesn't have a crazy amount of shooting,
Okay.
so I can get some shots off onto some of his guys. And Iron Man's come out there, so you can do some shenanigans as well. Just a little bit of an offensive. I don't mind if they come at them in the next turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now for your favorite phase, my hated phase.
Yes.
I don't even take librarians in
You
my
don't.
Space Marine armies because I hate this phase. And here goes.
I have no psychic arms.
Exactly. You're good. I like you. Okay, so I'm going to come to this side because obviously all his cards here, and we're going to go through what's actually happening.
Yes.
So where are we going to start that off?
Okay, so I had 12 Cabal points on the table.
Yeah.
I've got another 2 points sitting in the back reserve later on. I've spent 7 of them on Pact from Beyond,
Okay.
which is 7 Cabal points to auto pass power. So I'm going to be doing that. Do you have anything that you can stop? Nope.
No anti-psychic.
So we'll start off here. So that's going to happen. I don't have to roll for it. This squad
Yep.
is going to cast Glamour of Zeech
That's
on
the
themselves.
Flamer squad, isn't it? No.
Nope, that's
No.
just the big squad of 10.
Just the big squad. 10. Okay.
And they have now -1 to hit on them.
Okay.
Okay?
Also pass them there.
Yes. Then we'll move on to Araman.
Yeah.
He is going to cast Doom Bolt,
Okay.
and he's going to put it on that squad of shield boys over there.
Just in front.
And I have to spend another 4
For the
for
range.
Imbued Manifestation to increase the range. Unfortunately, I can't then do Malevolent Charge to get extra D3 mortal wounds. But you know what? If this goes off, then it's another 3 mortal wounds to his face. That goes off on a 6, but +1, 7. So
Okay.
Doom Bolted, 3 mortal wounds, sir,
Okay.
onto your shield boys.
Okay.
3 mortal wounds onto them. Okay, so
Yep.
6s.
Yeah.
Save 1.
Oh, come on!
So 1's down to 2 wounds.
Perfect.
This is ridiculous.
One's down to
So
1.
1 wound, down
One
2
wound,
wounds.
yeah.
Yep. So
Now.
we'll stick that on the Emir.
Okay. What else have you got?
Araman's done now because everything else is out of range, I believe.
Okay.
Unless the smite, there might be a cheeky smite there
Okay.
into that dreadnought.
Yeah.
Do
Possibly.
you want to check? I've got a tape measure here.
I have one right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So does he get the extra range for all his powers? No.
No,
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 sorry.
so
just
he's
out. Just out.
Okay.
Worth a shot.
That's-
And then, so he's done. We're on to the Exalted Sorcerer.
Mhm.
He's going to be casting Presage. There you go. Onto the front Contemptor.
Okay.
Need
Needing a 7.
Oh,
So-
now I'll roll again.
Yep.
It's fairly cocked. There we go.
That's
So that goes off. So he's +1 to hit. Then he's going to cast. He doesn't need to cast the other stuff. That's why his card is not here, because it offers no purpose right now, which is the Etheric Guidance.
Okay.
Moving on, last thing we're going to be doing is this squad is going to be doing the secondary mutate landscapes.
Obviously.
I need a 4, and that goes off. So
Okay.
next turn I need a 5, but this is now mutated and all that goodness involved.
Okay.
So quite a quiet one.
Yay.
Yay! Next
Quick
turn,
psychic.
not so quiet.
Yeah. Perfect. Okay. So that's the moving phase. That's the psychic phase. And let's move on to shooting. Starting off the shooting phase, we have the back Contemptor, the one that hasn't been casted with Presage or Presage.
Dressage.
Yes,
That's the
so
first
he
thing.
is firing through this piece of terrain. So -1 to hit, and he is going for the back tank, the pulse.
Only the-
Pulse.
Like Pardo said off camera, it makes sense that if I was smart, then if he had seen him at the start of the command phase, I could have selected him to ignore all of his shenanigans with orrery, which means I would have ignored the -1 damage.
And the -1 to hit.
And the -1 to hit. So next turn, hopefully.
Maybe.
You're a bit smarter.
If I was a bit smarter, yeah. I'll get smarter as the turns go on.
Okay.
So anyway, we're hitting on 4s because of this, but re-rolling 1s.
Yeah.
Oh, luckily, there's a couple of 1s to re-roll. Look at that. Hey.
Okay.
I'm quite happy with that, Mr. Andy. How do you feel?
It's too many.
Okay, I didn't re-roll that, right? That was a 1. No, it becomes a 2. So, now, your toughness is 6, right?
Yes.
And bolt height are strength 6. So this is 4s. And,
That's much better.
and also, as always with me,
No 6s.
never any 6s.
So if we go through, no minus on these.
Not on this one.
Because you're not Imperium Space Marines.
No, the next one will have Scroll Infusion. Don't
3
worry
up
about that.
saves.
Yep, so 3 up, so 3 of them. Here we go.
All passed.
Right, come on, let's do it again. No time like the present. So this one's got +1 hit, so he's hitting back on 3s, and I've spent a CP here for Scroll Infusion to give -1. So this hopefully will pop him. I was going to get greedy, see if I could pop him and shoot down the other guy, but
Wow.
alas. So this is hitting back on 3s, was another 1. That is much better, look at that. Everyone's very happy.
Way too many.
And now, come on, 6s. Oh,
wow.
Okay.
Wow, okay.
DC,
This is very
come on,
interesting.
Wow. Okay, so we've got 3, 6, 9 wounds.
9.
Do you want to roll those first?
Okay.
9 wounds. Okay.
-1.
So these are on 4s.
These are 4s.
Yeah.
Damage to each.
That's a good roll anyway.
So 3 of them have failed.
So 6 wounds.
6 wounds.
That's 6 mortal wounds now. Which do the tanks have it as well? Everybody has it, right?
Yeah, they've got 6. I could spend a CP, which I think I'm going to give them a 5 up against mortal wounds.
Okay. So you've lost how many wounds already?
So we've lost 6 wounds already, so he's only got 2 left.
Do you think it's worth it? It all depends if you want to keep him alive for 10.
No, it doesn't. No, let's save the CP actually.
The power of
Siege. We'll save the CP. How many is it? 6.
You can be cheeky and get a lot of 6s here.
Yeah, I'm not going to get 6 6s. We're talking about my dice roll here. So,
Nah,
yeah,
no.
he's dead.
He would have died anyway
Yeah.
with the Stratagem.
So now on a 6, it explodes.
Oh, come on, please blow up. No. So excited then.
Okay, so Palace removed. And any more shooting? Or is
Yeah, one more unit, which is this one right here.
it- Okay.
Let me quickly check the strat, because I might have a strat for extra bolts. I think it's called
Extra
Infernal Fusillade. Yeah, extra shots for DC it's called.
Okay.
Let me quickly check how many CP it is.
Okay, the last of the shooting now. So the front squad, just in front of this building,
Yeah.
firing all the bolter shots. They were all in range into the unit.
Just-
shield Custodian.
Just Andy was nice. He was like, yeah,
Just-
that one's
Just touched.
Now I've spent a CP for Infernal Fusillade to give an extra bolt shot each, just because why not?
Okay.
See if I can plink that one guy off with his 1 wound left. And then I have the Soul Reaper after this. So, hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s thanks to Araman being nearby.
Yep, and you act as you haven't moved, right?
Yep, because I am, well, just dust. Dust in power armor.
Okay.
So, there we go. Then, we're looking for 5s, unfortunately. 5s!
That's a much better roll, DC.
Not bad.
That's what you wanted
That's
to
okay.
see. I'm happy with that. So we've got 3, 6, 7 at -2. Damage 1.
Okay.
2. So I am a 1-up save,
Okay.
so you're -2,
3 ups.
so 3 ups.
Yep.
Here we go.
Come on! Wow.
Damage 1?
Damage 1.
Damage 1, so that's 1 dead and 2 dead.
Okay.
2 are dead.
Do you want to reroll one of those to keep one alive?
I might as well because I've got lots of extra CP.
I shouldn't get involved.
No, you
I
really
Really
should.
should. And do you know what? People comment and say,
It's just
why does the cameraman always give his opinion? Well,
it's
this is
because
what-
I hate him.
well, I've still got my soul.
Here we go. So we're going to spend the 1
I'm just
CP
trying to
and
teach-
let's go. And look, we saved
I'm
it.
just trying to teach people when it's good value.
Yeah,
to do a
we'll
reroll.
do a
Well,
cheeky
maybe
reroll.
people don't want to know what you think, Mr. Parker.
They
So
probably
we're gonna
don't. There's a
kill-
couple actually that don't.
We'll
Right.
kill 1 and we'll keep 1 alive.
You say that now. This is a Soul Reaper!
Yeah.
Oh, 2 misses. Not happy with that. But this is now 3s. How do you feel about that?
Is it strength 6?
I believe so. Even if it's strength 5, it doesn't matter.
Yes.
Because that's minus 3.
Okay.
Minus 3.
Yeah.
So 4s.
Come on. Oh yeah, 4 up.
And
Yeah, got him.
So 1 goes down as well.
What a waste of a CP, everybody.
Okay, so 2 down, 3 left.
2 down.
Is that the end of your shooting phase, Mr. DC?
Checking the Soul Reaper now because you made me think.
Okay.
It's strength 6, that was
It is strength 6.
These
You're
things
right.
in my brain.
Yeah.
Need an apothecary.
Yeah, you do. That's me done.
Okay.
I don't have any more shooting.
Mhm.
Yeah, so just gotta weather the storm now.
Okay, perfect. So not a bad turn. 2 shield custodians down, a palace tank down as well, and you're scoring some secondaries already on that objective.
Yes.
I think it's a good start.
I think it's okay.
Let's take a look at Andy's
Yeah.
turn coming up next. Okay, we're back, and it actually isn't the end of the movement phase for Mr. Andy. So when I actually cut off, I'm like, DC, are you sure you can actually rapid fire? And he's like, yeah, it's a rule. And I'm like, that sounds very, very good.
Do you know what it is? All it's dust, you can move heavy weapons without firing. I was thinking of selfless automata when I spent CP for.
No excuses. He made the mistake, but it's fine because
I'm letting you.
Redo the phase.
So you basically had to use the CP, or he has to use the CP to actually be able to act as if he hadn't moved with that unit. And I forgot to mention, this is my fault now, that these guys were doing Nachmund data on this table quarter. So just to point out that. And with that said, now we're going into the Custodes turn.
Turn 1.
And we're back. Movement over for the Adeptus Custodes. A lot of movement, going full out attack now. A lot of advancing units. So we've got this unit of bikes advancing up. We've got the shield captain advancing up. We've got this unit of shield custodians advancing up. The rest has moved up. A couple of units here hiding away the palace now, seeing what the his contemptors did to his fallen brother now, has hidden away this turn. Now, you're probably wondering why he's advancing up the field, and that is specifically because he's already switched stance or chosen his first stance.
Yep, Martial Qatar.
Yep.
So I've moved into stance 2 of my Callistus Martial Qatar.
Okay.
Which means if I advance, I count as if I've remained stationary.
Perfect.
So obviously that doesn't affect my dreadnoughts.
Yep.
This is why none of them have advanced. Nor does it affect the tank, but the Callistus is staying out of the way.
Yeah.
I'm a bit concerned because there's a lot of deep strike, so I'm spread a bit thin, ready and going because,
Ow!
Okay, so we did also roll off camera for a CP reroll.
1 CP farm.
Okay.
So his Warlord trait, I get on a 5 up, I get 1 CP back.
Did you get that?
So I got 1 back for my 2 CP I spent for the pre-game move.
Okay.
So it was only
He did it off camera, and I was like, we don't do that.
Yeah, I got told off. It was a slap of the hand. There we go.
Perfect. So the rest of stay put, right? These guys are screening back the back lines.
Yep, exactly.
From deep strike. These guys are on this objective already. We've got guys on this objective. Is there anything behind this?
No, nothing.
No,
at the
just
moment.
Trajann on
Just
the
Trajann
side.
at the moment.
But that grants him stranglehold at least this turn for sure. No psychic phase. Yes. On to shooting.
Abhor the witch, baby. Abhor the witch.
Okay, shooting time. Hurricane bolters. All 3 of the bikes firing into this unit of Rubikai. A bit of misplacement in his movement phase, but we have allowed him, or DC has allowed him.
No, I didn't. I wasn't allowing him
to actually shuffle the shield captain a bit more to his left, to be within 6 inches, because obviously it's a great opportunity to do so. So these bikes will be hitting on 3s. Because they are on top on the 2. No,
2 of them are hitting on 2s.
2 of them are hitting on 2s.
on
1 hitting on 3s. Okay, and rerolling 1. So are these the ones hitting on?
So they are these first. I'm going to roll them each because they're 24 shots because they're rapid fire.
Okay.
So
these are these 2
the
first.
2 of them first.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Don't forget, glamour of Zeech, everybody.
-1 to hit.
-1 hit.
Yeah. So
You're
3s.
You're already hitting on 3s.
3s hitting on 1. Rerolling 1s.
Okay.
So
Loads of 3s.
Rerolling
1.
Okay.
It's hit.
Okay. So 1 fail.
Yeah. 1, 2. Yeah.
And then wounding on 4s.
4s.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
On
You told me you
fours.
rolled badly.
Well.
Only reason I
So
took the game.
fours.
There it is.
Yeah, you see, it doesn't work out.
Okay, there it
So
is. Take out all those misses. Take them all out. And that one.
these are all out.
Let me help you
These are
take the
all
misses out.
Yeah,
It feels so good.
yeah, I know.
So we've got 3, 6, 9. I'm going to show you how these dice work.
Yeah, go on then.
So this is no AP, right?
No AP.
Okay. So,
3 up saves.
yeah, but I've got
2 up saves.
2 up saves.
You get
all it does.
Because
Because damage 1.
Yeah.
So 2 ups.
Okay,
One.
so 1 wounds. So 1 has been wounded. Still another wound left on him. And then we've got another 12 shots coming in hot from this one, who is hitting on 3s as well. So we could have actually done them all
We
together.
could have done them all together, yeah.
But we forgot about
3, 6.
that casted spell.
Okay, I don't mind 1 so
Here
far.
we go. So here we go. 12 shots.
Hitting on 3s, we rolling 1s.
Oh, that's a bit better for the ones.
We roll 1s.
There we go. So
3 misses?
that's 1, 2, 3 misses.
Okay.
Okay, and wounding on 4s again.
Right.
Okay, so 4 wounds, not bad. So 4 2-ups.
Yeah.
Change of dice. And that is why you shouldn't. So 1 dead, 1 down to 1 wound. Anything else you know for sure you're going to shoot?
Yep, so I'm going to put the Dreadnought here
Okay,
into them as well.
into the same unit. Perfect.
So we're going to do his wrist guns first, the Automatic Destructors.
Okay.
So
Hitting on 3s.
hitting on 3s, re-rolling because of the captain.
It worked.
So 3 of them. Wounding you on 3s. So that's 3 wounds.
Minus?
-3.
Becomes -2 damage.
Is damage 3.
Okay, so we just have.
Okay, so 3 dead.
3 dead Marines.
Okay, and then we've got the spear.
Now the spear, this is hitting on 3s, so that's 2 hits. Wounding you on 3s again because it's strength 6.
Yep.
I believe.
I'm toughness. Well, anything above.
I think the
5.
spear is more than that.
I think we need to check that. I can't remember if it's 6 or 8.
I think it's 8 or 9, actually. I think it's like a mini last cannon. Let's check. We're
Let's
back. It's good we checked. It's 8.
So it's
So 2 to wound.
Yeah. So 2 to wound. So 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
Minus a lot.
-3 again.
Okay.
So -2. Yeah.
Because it's
And
damage a lot, right?
Yeah.
So my all is dust. So there's another one zapped.
Okay, do you have 5 up and vulnerable saves?
I do.
Yes.
Yes.
1 saves. Yeah.
So 1 was saved.
Yeah, they did.
Okay.
I'm taking 1 off.
1 off, yeah. This is, damage 3.
Just
Don't
in
worry,
case.
everybody. This guy.
Okay. Rinse and repeat from the next one?
Yeah, from this Dreadnought here, it's a rinse and repeat again.
Okay.
So,
I didn't
again,
expect them to lose this quickly.
4 shots there. So,
Ooh, 2 misses.
2 misses. He doesn't get to re-roll those because they're fair. So wounds,
2 to wound.
3s to wound on these because they're strength 5.
Okay.
So 2 wounds.
Both go through.
That's damage
Damage 3.
each, so it's another 2 gone.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to start taking over here. It's not good.
Okay. Now the spear, 2 shots, 2 hits, 2s to wound. Re-rolling the 1s because of Trajann. So 2 wounds.
Stop rolling 4s.
That's me that's meant to roll 4.
That's another 2.
Oh, wow. Brutal. Look at that. Look at that.
Jeez.
Right, so now the shield captain,
Yeah.
he can now shoot Araman.
He can. He can shoot Araman.
Yes, he can. Because he is the closest. Obviously, there's troops in the back, but obviously he's still the closest anyway.
So I'm going to shoot Araman with the shield captain with
Okay.
a salvo launcher.
Nice.
2s to hit,
This is going horribly wrong.
2s to wound. Oh, let's roll it in the middle here. There we go.
2.
What's the damage on this?
It's D3 plus 3, and it's a -4.
But he's got 4 vulnerable. I can turn it into a 3-up.
Yeah.
But you might charge with that dreadnought, right?
Yes, I can.
Yeah. So I'm going to try and save it here.
Okay.
With this 4-up. Of course.
No, and
Uh,
would reroll, right?
Yeah. CP reroll. Yeah.
Okay.
He's it. Okay. Down to 2.
Do you need to see if you get it back or no?
No, because it's not me spending it.
Okay.
It's only on ones I spend.
Perfect. So what else have you got to shoot?
I've got Trajann. He gets 1 shot with his axe.
Okay.
So I'm going to. Oh, do I go for Araman or? Yeah, let's try and plink off a shot with Araman.
All right.
So
That's a hit.
that's a hit. Strength. Your toughness 4.
Yep.
So 3s because he's strength 5.
Love that. Hey!
Doesn't get anything. There.
Strangers rubbish.
Yeah, that's
Pistols are out, so the little swords are
yeah,
out.
they're out of range.
His flamers are out.
Yep.
And then nothing can
They're
shoot
out of
them there.
range.
So
that's the thing. Yeah, so
that's the
end.
end of the shooting. We'll catch you back for those really nice charges, which I'm hoping get in. And like that, we are back, and what a magical glory we're all gonna see, because this dreadnought is now 9 inches away from both of these units, and obviously he is charging both units.
Yeah.
And we're all very excited here. Even to see, look at the excitement on his face.
I didn't even want to come here today.
Okay. So looking for a 9 here.
Here we go. Magical 9. Oh,
That is a 4.
I'm going to CP it because I've got plenty of CP.
I
so
didn't want to say, but
Yep.
we're going to go. I can't not CP it. This is too much fun.
Zeech, take me.
Here we go.
Oh!
6 and 1. I saw that 6 before. Not
It was
enough.
close. It was close.
Okay, so
Being
Brutalson
safe.
anyway, you've actually taken quite a buffy unit out, especially with -1 to hit as well. But Custodians don't really mind.
I'm going to spend 2 CP now.
To be fair, actually, I ignore the modifier. I've just remembered
Yes,
because I'm Emperor's Emissaries.
Oh.
So your -1s to hit, I ignore anyway.
I think you had like a minus.
It would have affected the bolters and
Yeah,
everything.
I
but
think it
never
wasn't
mind.
just a couple of shots.
Yeah,
really. I think you
But
can
it's
roll it
fine.
back
But
up.
still,
Okay.
I have no sympathy.
no, I've got none. Yeah.
2 CP being spent, insane bravery to keep that last sorcerer alive, to stop
Run,
any points for
run,
grinding them down.
run.
Okay. Bind them down, and as well for Arbor the Witch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For now.
Which, yeah.
For now. Okay, perfect. So that is the end of the turn. Sadly, we didn't see that charge. I would have loved to actually say that this recording, I didn't switch the recording on just to see that charge again, but it's not going to happen. Anyway, turn 2,000 Suns coming up next. 2 hours and 35 minutes later, the movement phase has finished for the 1,000 Suns. Didn't I tell you about this?
Some
Does it take long?
time later.
Does it take long?
Well, I wouldn't say that I could have knitted a quilt, but I could have learnt to knit a quilt.
Okay. Thank you. It's not just me. This is a good thing. I've actually been secretively doing little videos and photos and sending them to William with time frames so he can see just how long it's taking.
I can't wait to see his update.
He's laughing, but he's hating this, by the way. He's hating this.
Every
Okay,
minute of it.
so take us through your movement phase. Apart from the reserves, we'll go into the reserves last. So,
Okay. So, Demon Prince has gone on a suicide mission.
Yep.
He's going to be running at these 3 bikes.
okay.
I don't know what else to do with him, really. He's meant to be fighty,
I think it's a good idea.
but we'll see.
Yeah.
The 2 Contemptors have pushed forward and got line of sight on some various bits and pieces. It was absolutely useless, but the Aurora, his relic, could see the back tail of this this captain, but
Okay.
obviously I can't shoot him
Mhm.
right now. But hopefully in the future that relic will do something good. Then Araman has shuffled this way,
Yep.
and is just basically near those guys for no other reason other than I need him to do some psychic stuff.
Okay.
Zangors have shuffled.
Yep.
Over here we've had the rubric come through the ruins and are now here to basically get some shots off. Over here into Deep Strike, the Flamers have come down and the Terminators have come down. Reason being is, this is my idea, it's probably not going to work, but this big Flamer squad, I'm going to buff them up and try and roast this guy and do as much damage as I can to him, hopefully kill him. If I was very lucky and killed him, because there's a lot of Flamers, all of these shots will go into Trajann and I'll remove him off of that objective, and I've got quite a big force over this side for him to have to deal with him.
Okay, that's your plan, at
That's the
least.
plan. It's not going to go well, but yeah, that's everything. So yeah, that's
Okay.
me and movie.
So let's go into
that took hours.
your favorite phase,
Here we go.
the psychic phase.
Okay, so I've spent some points Cabal-wise, or will be spending points as we go along, but in my head I try and do it ahead of time, so I kind of know what's going on. We'll start over here though. I'm just going to do a Pyrrhic Flux, this Aspiring Sorcerer will do here, to increase the strength of my Flamers.
Okay.
That's a fail.
Okay.
Um,
Do you want to read?
A bit early CP reroll, isn't it?
Oh, mind games.
I'm not going to CP reroll,
Okay.
because it doesn't make a difference to if I can get this off properly. So
Okay.
here we're going to spend 4 Cabal points
Mhm.
out of my 13 that I have, and we're going to do Echoes from the Warp. So this is a psychic action where he will get hopefully a CP back on a warp charge of 3. There we go. Look at that. Just
Really?
about.
Just about.
Just about. Then we go over to here, and we're going to do Weaver of Fates on this unit.
Perfect.
So we
That's +1 to invul?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, technically not anymore. They changed it to just a 4 up invul. That's all you get.
Okay.
So they get a 4 up because they have a 5 up normally. Oh, wow.
That's definitely a plus.
Yeah, that's a +1 as well.
Okay.
So you do have a deny now. He's in range of his deny.
I have a deny.
Yes.
I have Impregnable Mind on my
Yeah.
shield captain.
Okay.
But I'm not going to deny that.
Okay.
Because I'm sure there's worse shenanigans over here.
Yes, there may be worse shenanigans over here. So I've gone up a CP, so I'm on 2 CP now, which
Perfect.
becomes relevant in the shooting phase, everybody.
Okay.
Over here, we've got Presage is going to go on to this Contemptor.
Yep. Same as 10-1.
Yep. Okay, so that's a fail.
Do you want to
Fantastic.
re-roll that one?
I do not.
Okay.
I need my 2 CP.
Mhm.
Okay, now we go on to Araman.
Mhm.
We're going to be starting off with Doombolt into this Dreadnought.
Perfect.
So, I need...
6.
Yep, that
That's a
goes
plus.
off on a +1 to that, so that goes off on a 9, 10. 10. Oh,
Okay.
if I spend a 5 points, which I will do because I had 5 points knocking around, I can add 1 to that, so
Okay.
it becomes.
Is it a,
Oh.
Does it get a super smite?
No, it doesn't. I'm thinking of smite. Ignore
Okay.
me. So anyway, there we go.
Okay.
3 mortal wounds. Would you like it?
3 mortal wounds. Yeah, I'll take 3 mortal wounds.
All right.
6 ups from Andy.
6 ups. Here we go. And he takes 3
Fails
wounds.
all 3. Okay. So
Next
down,
up.
down to 6.
Teacher's Firestorm onto him.
Perfect.
So I need a 6. And that goes off on a
Also
9.
pass. Do you want to deny that one? You're running out of denials.
It's on unmodified 9, unfortunately. I get the 5 up, so it's just 9 dice on 6s here.
Okay. So
And
basically,
each one is a mortal wound.
9 dice, any 6 is a mortal wound. Yes.
Exactly.
Do you want to risk it for biscuit, or do you want to try and deny it? Tension.
I don't know, it's difficult, it's difficult.
Dun, 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 dun.
No, go on. I'll let you roll your
So
6s.
hoping for 6s here, and
2,
that is
2.
2. Fair enough. You do have some 6s there.
Yep, so 6s here, and I save 1.
Okay.
Okay, so another
So
mortal
it takes 1.
Down
so
to
he's down
5.
5.
And then lastly, Araman, because he can cast 3, remember,
Oh, nice.
he's going to smite into that nasty dreadnought.
Okay.
And that's
5, 6,
an
7,
8.
8. 9.
9 plus 1, unfortunately, doesn't give me, so I won't
Can't
spend
go
there.
into
But that is a
D3.
D3.
Go on then.
Would you like to deny?
No,
Okay. Here's 2.
Here's
2
2.
of them.
6 ups.
Saves 1.
Saves 1.
Is that okay?
Yeah, there's
The
one behind.
I can't see that one.
There
so
we go.
okay.
Alright, there we go.
Perfect.
So he saves 1, so he's down to 4.
I forgot. Apologies. He was also going to smite because he is within 18 of here.
Okay, it's the closest and visible, so you
Yes.
can't see the
I
dreadnought?
can't see him.
Okay.
No, I can't. Not from
Okay.
down there. I know he's got a pointy stick,
Okay,
but that's
so
quite high.
D3 onto those custodian guards with the shields.
That goes off.
Yes, sir.
So D7.
7.
Would you like to design?
No.
It's an 8. No, okay. D3 is just 1.
1.
Is just
And
That is.
2.
Yeah.
So that's 1 wound, so he's down to 2.
Okay,
So he's
and
done. He's done.
we move on to the Demon Prince to finish off the cycle
Yes, we
phase.
do. Okay, so we're going to do Swell by the Warp on himself. So
Okay.
he gets that off.
Can you explain what that does?
It increases his strength and attacks by strength by 2 and attacks by 1.
I'm going to try for a magic deny here.
I like that. Okay.
I'm going to try for it. Now it's +1 to the Deny the Witch as well. So
Okay.
let's go.
Yep. Unbelievable.
Wow, that's a 9. That's an 11 plus 1, right?
+1 for it, yeah.
Wow,
Can I-
that was magical. That was really magical. He actually said, I'm going to try a magical. Oh, that was actually quite magical.
That's as cheeky as I'm getting today.
That's ridiculous.
You do have Twist of Fate still, right? Does
I
he
do.
cast 2 as well?
He has to, he does. Now,
Okay.
Twist of Fate doesn't actually affect them other than.
So Smites?
So Smite.
Okay.
Yeah, because I can give it something else, but I don't think there's anything else worth.
Everything else to be
Any
honest.
mortal wounds against them will help you out. Yeah. That's a fail.
That's a fail. But I will spend the 5 Cabal points left
Okay.
to
Did you not?
give me +1.
Oh yeah.
No, that's still a fail because this would be the 3rd smite you
Ah,
cast.
so it's a yes. So it is fail.
Okay.
It is what it is.
Okay, so that is the end of the cyclic phase. We'll catch you back for some shooting. Oh, his
Apologies.
fingers up.
Apologies. I was thinking, well, where's all my Cabal points gone? It's because I wanted to spend the last 4 Malevolent charge against that guy with the Doom Bolt.
Okay, what does this do
It's
again?
just an extra D3.
Okay,
So then that was all my points. Apologies,
Okay.
everyone.
You did say it. You did say it.
Thank
I
you.
will.
and you caught it on time as well.
Did it.
Ah,
Okay, so
come
that's another 3. 6s.
I should have said no.
Should have got rid of it.
That's what you get from being a nice guy.
Exactly. Oh, look at that. And all 3 of them go through.
Oh, so one
Okay,
left.
down to 1. So maybe some bolter fire.
Yeah.
That will take it down. And like that is said, let's go on to some shooting. Starting off the shooting phase, we've got the first unit of Rubicai. Now it's split firing because he actually can't see, all the infantry can't see this dreadnought that he wants to take down because it's down to 1 wound. So 2 of them can fire.
Yep.
So 2 shots. Have they moved?
They have moved, yeah. So
Okay,
they
so
get 2
it's
shots.
only 2 shots, and the rest will be firing into the shield custodians.
Correct.
that
They're all within 6 for reroll 1s. So
Okay.
hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Nope.
Nope.
And then just 1. So I need a 5. Nope.
No.
So nothing on to him.
And
So
then 3 shots. No, 2 more shots. No, 1 more shot.
we've got 1 shot here, and we've got the Soul Reaper, of course.
Okay.
Oh no, there's no Soul Reaper in that squad. So just 2 more shots.
Yes, there
Apologies.
is a Soul Reaper.
No.
Yes.
Oh yeah, there is.
There is.
So what am I thinking of? 1 hit. No, reroll 1s. That's a hit. And then 5.
Yep, that is it.
Ooh, -2.
Minus
2
2
here, yeah?
Yeah.
So, 3's up.
3's up.
Saved.
Ah.
Save.
How about this though? Soul Reaper, rerolling 1s. So
More
that,
2s.
and now we need 3s. Oh,
2 wounds.
2 wounds.
More 2s.
AP3.
AP3. So, 4s.
Okay.
Wow, double 5 there with the golden dice. Okay, so we're going to move on to the 2 contemptors here.
Yep.
And they're firing.
8. Okay.
First one's firing at least into this unit of bikes. Did the +1 to hit come off? No.
No.
It fails as well. Okay.
Exactly.
So move here.
Yep.
And we're going to do the first contemptor.
Yes. Well, I might split fire.
Okay.
4, 6, 8.
1 into the contemptor.
Yeah, because I don't want him sticking around with 1 wound left.
Okay.
I think it's better to.
Leave me be.
Yeah, I need to. I'm
Leave
going to split
me
fire.
be.
So we're going to put 1 into the contemptor, hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s, because that's still core, even though they shouldn't be core. Or maybe they should be for legions. I think that's okay. And now we're looking for 5s.
Are they not core? They are core.
They are core, but I'm saying that Space Marines shouldn't have them as core
Okay.
because they're meant to be relics.
Yes, they are.
But for us, as Legionnaires, we
5s. So, 1 off, yeah.
1 mortal wound.
So just do the mortal wound, right? Because if that mortal wound goes through,
Yep.
it should be. It's out of sequence, but he's
Gone.
dead.
Yeah.
Does he explode?
Let's see.
No, he
Ah.
doesn't. Okay, so good shot.
Good
This
shot.
is why the Volkites is still very good, just because of that mortal wound output. Then we've got another 6 going into the
Another 8.
into the
Thank you very much.
8s. Yep, sorry. These are hitting on 4s because
Yep.
of the dense count.
Rerolling 1s.
Okay, silly roll.
1 strength 6, right? So 2 wounds.
They are toughness 6.
6.
So 1
Oh,
of
1
them.
wound.
Of course, they're toughness 6.
Bikers,
Go on,
man.
bikes.
The
1
bikers,
wound.
so 1
and
wound,
no
yeah?
AP.
No AP into the bike.
Yep.
Oh dear. So 2s. Fantastic.
Okay, next one.
Yes, we're going to do. I can see the Custodes. I need to have a think. I can see the Custodes here,
Okay.
and taking them down might actually be beneficial because hit on 4s and 2s to wound. 2 up saves.
You do have that strat, right? So -1.
No, I need to say the 2 for the +1 to wound against that nasty dreadnought there, so I can then shoot Trajann later on.
Okay, fair enough. So I'll let DC have a little think, and we'll catch you back in a sec. Okay, quick think, and the second contemptor is now changing its target,
Oh.
and it's firing into.
I get the helmet again. Mutate landscape. My one little dude in the back to get my points.
Okay, for the psychic phase.
Yeah, he gets it.
Okay, so we're back.
Apologies.
Are you happy with that? As a TO, I wouldn't allow it, but it's up to you.
Please.
How can you say no to that? Poor little puppy dog eyes.
Okay. So, okay.
My game, I want to play it my way. Right.
Does that mean
So-
to say I can go back to the old rules?
No, those days are dead. Now, we can see this guy right here, and I decided to shoot them instead.
Okay.
Because science. Okay, now hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s, of which there was 1. Okay, 2 misses. Now, all of these are going to be 6s by the will of Magnus and Zeech. Oh,
Way too many 6s.
that's 4 6s.
Yeah, and marked with the zine symbol and everything.
Yeah, and just 2 more wounds on top of that.
No, 4s, right? 2 wounds? You're strength 6.
Yeah, I'm showing 6.
So all the 3s
Threes.
as well.
3s. Sorry, yes. Oh, God, I'm really lucky.
It wasn't only the 4s,
Yeah.
it was also the 3s. You just wanted to wound on 5s.
I
That was
did.
quite silly of you.
So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
10 wound
And
rolls.
no AP.
Okay, so 12 saves.
Yep. But 2 damage a pop.
Okay, so no ones, Mr. Andy.
No ones.
This is not fair. This is not fair.
I'm very happy right now.
Right, so two's up.
Let me get in close.
Yeah, two's up. Hang on, let me just...
Let me get in close.
Oh, look at that.
That's what I want to see.
Disgusting.
That's what I want to see.
That's disgusting.
Okay, so that's one dead, one's on one wound, and then you've got...
No, that's another one dead because he has already on 2 wounds.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so...
2 dead.
And then 4 mortal wounds.
Wait. So one's dead because he was on 2 wounds, right?
Correct.
This one would kill the second one.
Yep.
And then another one dead, and one's down to 2 wounds. So
No,
3
because
dead.
there's only 3 left in that unit.
Okay.
So we need to just just see if I can get some cheesy 6s.
Oh no, this is where all my bragging.
Let's get some cheesy 6s.
4 mortal wounds.
Now, Pardo sold me these dice, which
Yes.
means I know they're rigged. Here we go. 6 dice.
Don't do this to me. Don't do
Here we
this
go.
to me.
Oh.
An Andy classic.
Yeah, exactly.
That
It was
was-
worth it just for the tension.
That was quite a horrible roll. People were excited about that, and then it was like, nope.
I've let you all down.
So, unit wiped out. Very good unit to take off the table. And we move on to the back lines here, or the flanking lines, just arrived from Deep Strike. We have the Flamers next.
I'm going to do these off camera.
Yes.
I'm basically going to roll this is the normal flamers,
Okay.
as in the warp flamers, and then the flame pistol, which is in range as well, is going to be the Zeech dice.
Okay.
So I'll just show everybody how many shots there are. I'm just going to quickly do it off
You
camera.
are using a stratagem, right?
And I am using a stratagem. That's what the 2 CP was for. Thank you very much.
See, this is why the guy that complained about me narrating badly,
Yeah.
this is why I have to be here, because he forgot about something he said
I'm still
off
on his
camera.
No, you're right. I'm doing math of the wrong. +1 to wound here, so I'm going to go on 4s.
Okay.
I think 5 still on the little warp flamer because there's only strength 3. But anyway,
Mhm.
point being, here is the roll. Hopefully it's good. It was bad.
It was bad.
It was very, very.
Okay, a wall of Zinch fire has just hit this dreadnought. A total of 15 wounds, which is quite brutal.
It was good for the slow roll.
Yes.
The low roll.
-2 still on these flamers?
-2, yeah, they are -2. I
Okay.
said to Andy, look, if you want to carry on playing, then you're going to give me 15 wounds, otherwise I'm going to need it.
Okay,
So, this is the final turn.
yes. Yeah. So 2 up saves become 4 up saves.
Yep.
So yeah, let's see how they go.
Damage 1 each.
Yeah, just damage 1.
Damage 1, yeah.
Right, here we go.
Oh, that doesn't look good.
That doesn't
Okay.
look good.
So 4 ups, right?
Right, so
Yeah.
1,
2, 3,
3.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yep.
8. So
8, you've got 1 wound left.
8.
and
8. And now a 6 up to no pain.
Oh, okay.
just because the dreadnoughts had it.
Yeah.
you see.
That makes sense.
And
Passes 1. So down to 2 wounds.
Yeah.
Not bad at all. We do still have the Terminators, which will be also probably firing in.
What I'm going to do is I'll probably put the Hellfire, because I can't shoot Trajann now. My plan is ruined by a wound, by
Yeah.
2 wounds.
Mhm.
Well done. However, I can shoot him.
Is he within 3 inches?
I don't know. We'll check.
I think
We'll
he
check.
is.
Maybe he is. If so,
Yeah.
then I'm in a lot of trouble.
Okay, so what we're going to do then is we're going to measure those 3 inches.
Yeah.
If not, we're going to do off camera all the shots into the dreadnought.
There's a lot going on.
And we'll catch you back in a second. Okay, we're quickly back because even though I said that we were going to do it off camera, I'm just going to explain what's actually going to happen off camera because it is quite interesting. So we've actually measured, he is not within 3 inches, just by a couple of millimeters. So that means that this happy dance, see, he's swaying because now he's happy.
Do the happy
see?
dance.
Now he's happy.
Do the happy
That
dance.
means that the Terminators can target him. So he's putting the 4 missile shots into it. We're going to do it separately because obviously one is not within dense and the other one has to go within dense. And are you also putting the Gatling,
I'm going to put the Soul Reapers into him.
as well?
Yeah, because I probably end up missing, knowing me.
Personally, I would always try and take things out
Yeah.
instead of risking it and not being able.
So we've got 1 Soul Reaper here and 1 there. So
Okay.
they're both -1.
and then all the bolters are going to go into here. So
Exactly.
what we're going to do is we're going to do the 4 missile shots
Yeah.
on camera. So these are the ones hitting on 4s.
Okay. 2 hits.
And wounding on 3s.
1 wound.
1 wound.
I believe they're -2.
-2. So 4's up then.
Hellfire Missile Rack.
Oh,
Fails anyway.
Um,
I believe it's damage d6, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But I'll check now because you didn't think.
Let's do the cheeky reroll now.
Cheeky reroll.
We'll do the cheeky reroll now, just because
cheeky
it makes you
rerolls.
fire the other missiles
Yeah.
for the point of it.
There you have it.
Oh.
Cheeky rerolls are the best. Comment below, #cheeky reroll if you enjoy those.
It is D3.
It is D3.
It's D3. So these two then.
So it's D3 damage, you mean?
2 hits. D3 damage. Yeah.
And -2.
And -2. Yeah, Shred did
Okay.
-2.
Okay.
3's to wound. That's 2 wounds.
-2.
Yep.
Fours
So,
again.
Fours again.
Fours
yes,
again.
sir.
4's again.
Oh!
Failed 1. D3,
D3.
he can still fail this. Like
Takes
that.
1.
Do you have any
Feel the
CP?
pain?
Do you have any
I get
CP?
I don't. I've
Okay.
got my Soul Reapers.
He gets
So-
his Feel Pain, which he
Doesn't
fails,
save, so he's down to 1 wound.
down to 1. It's good that you actually went with the Soul
I
Reaper
know.
as well. This is why I always tell people, try and invest. If you want to
shot the other guy.
Yeah, if you want to take something down, even if it looks like overkill,
Yeah.
just do it, man. Just do it.
Okay, Soul Reapers hitting on 4s. So take those out. A lot of good hits.
Yeah, and strength 6.
Yep.
Toughness 7 still, so
Fives.
wounding on 5.
3.
Okay, that's
-3.
Quite nice.
Ooh, so 5s. Here we go. Oh!
No, that is clearly now a
Uh,
dead dreadnought.
3 Feel No Pains.
Yes, I know, but clearly because it's quite difficult.
Yeah.
to
No, 6s.
Yeah.
3 6s. Here we go. The opposite. No, look at that. No.
No.
Did you
Okay.
roll 6 6s recently?
6 6s. I
So,
rolled. Yeah.
anyway,
Crazy.
No blower.
Doesn't explode
No.
with a 3. We missed that roll.
Sorry.
So he is removed. Trajann has just fainted. there.
Yep, that's it.
That's from the
removed as well.
blast.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Just
The
the-
shock.
The blast has just thrown him back. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to cut off. We're going to do all the bolter fire now into this shield captain here in the middle, and we'll come back for those important saving throws. Like magic, we are back. 4 wounds only dealt onto the shield captain in the middle of the battlefield. -2.
5 wounds.
5 wounds.
5 wounds.
1 more
5.
than I thought.
Here we go.
Okay, so
-2. Shocking.
Okay,
Two of
so
them go
2
through.
go through. Do you have any feel no pain? or
Yes,
anything like
he
that?
has the Warlord trait for a 5-up, feel no pain.
Perfect.
So, let's try. Oh,
Okay.
saves 1.
Takes a wound.
So he is wounded. He does bleed. And with that said, that finishes off the shooting phase. We're quickly going to do the charges. Now, this Demon Prince is charging over into these guys. Obviously, he was thinking about charging the shield captain in the middle, but sadly, he is a monster. It is a void. He needs to jump over the wall to get into
I forgot
shield
about
captain.
that.
Yeah. So he's going to go into the bikes now. So probably needs like a 3, but hopefully he doesn't roll less
7.
than that. So he can actually move now onto there. And any more charges?
Yeah. Terminators
Into
we
Trajann.
need to into Trajann. Wait. Quick, can you? Because he's gonna do his Tanglefoot. Right.
Yes.
We all know this is gonna happen. If you're in, can you do Tanglefoot for the second unit?
No.
Okay.
No. So I think it's the first unit.
Blamers.
First.
Tanglefoot.
You disgust. You disgust.
Actually, let's check because I don't know if Tanglefoot is
I think
against
it's
that unit.
no, it's against the unit, not so. It's not anything charging
Okay,
Trajann.
okay.
It's the unit
Sounds-
charging him.
sounds
Yeah, I
too
wish
good.
it was.
the other way.
I
Okay.
wish it was.
So are you going to do it now?
Yeah, I'm going to because then I might keep one unit out of combat.
Okay, so you're going to do it with the normal Rubikai, not the Terminator.
Not the Terminators,
It has to,
because
yeah,
it's
yeah.
the first unit that charges. So I'm adding 3 to you. So
12.
12,
Yeah.
nope.
Nope.
But
But needing a 9
hitting a 9.
with the Terminators.
No.
Lucky.
Any CP?
Nope.
You did look to see. I saw you peek.
looked.
I
saw you.
If I can will it, you know.
Okay, so into combat we go. Demon Prince versus some bikes. Cut you back in a second. Okay, we are back. 7 attacks going into the bikes, hitting on 2s, wounding on 3s. Okay,
Doesn't
one miss.
reroll himself anymore.
No, he sadly doesn't.
No Death of the False Emperor.
Why not? Don't they have it?
No, no.
Okay, so
only
you can.
Starters.
Okay,
Only Heretic Astartes get that. And then
wounding on 3s. So 4 go through.
4 go through.
Only -1, taking them to a 3-up save.
And
Okay, 1 goes through. Damage is 2. So 1's down to 3 wounds remaining.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll let Mr. Andy pick up his dice, and we'll catch you back for him striking back. 8 attacks coming in hot. Obviously, the Serenading Plate, what's it called?
Conniving Plate.
Conniving Plate halves the attacks from models in engagement range. So the 2 first bikes in engagement range, not the back one. So a total of 8 attacks. Hitting on 2s?
Yeah, hitting on 2s. Re-rolling the 1s because of the shield captain.
Okay.
Your toughness is 6.
My toughness is 6.
Yeah. Okay, so I can't use Slayer of Nightmares. So, hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s. That's
3 1s.
2
1s.
2 1s.
Okay. And you reroll because the shield captain is within 6.
So,
1 more hits.
1 more. I'll drop them. Right, and now we're wounding you on 3. So
What's your
straight
base
7.
Strength 7.
Straight
2
7.
I love it.
What does the charge give you now?
It's +1 to wound on
+1.
charge.
Okay.
So that is 5.
6 attacks. 6 wounds.
6 wounds.
6 wounds.
6 wounds.
Okay.
Now, just remind everyone I do have Undying Form. Reduces the damage by 1.
So they're 1 damage each, -3.
This is a 4 vulnerable save. Wow.
Okay, so 4 wounds go through.
4 wounds down. Down to 5 remaining.
Wait,
5 or 4 remaining, actually.
Misericordia.
it's accordions.
Oh. Come on.
So again, 2s.
Okay.
Now we are 4s to wound
Okay, yeah.
because I'm strength 5. No, so 5 to
So
wound.
5
to wound. 1 wound.
1 extra wound, 4 up. That
So-
is a pass on the roll of a 5. That concludes this turn. Quite a brutal turn from the Thousand Suns. I think they're in a good position. It's going to be an uphill struggle for Andy on his turn 3. Is it turn 3?
No, turn
No,
2.
turn
It's only my
2.
turn 2.
So let's see what he has planned. We'll catch you back after his movements. Coming up next. Movement over for the Adeptus Custodes. Turn 2 now. A lot happening because obviously, like we stated before, it was quite a hard hit on DC's turn 2. So these guys have come out to play, so they've moved through the ruin onto this objective. The other Dreadnought has now moved up towards the Demon Prince, and as you can see, the bikes are not there anymore because they have zoomed up onto this side. They have used the CP, reminds me of the name.
Good question. I can't
Put you on
remember.
the spot. Basically, 1 CP to actually fall back and still be able to shoot. So
Yes.
one of them is on the objective as well to make that a bit more difficult for DC. The shield captain has moved up now towards Araman himself from the middle, leaving that objective. Sorry?
Maneuver and fire.
Maneuver and fire. There we go.
Did you get it back? Do you want to roll?
Yeah, that's a very good point.
And the palace has moved out from this ruin.
I do get it back.
He does get it back. So that roll was specifically for that stratagem.
Yep.
Back into movement, like I stated, the palace has moved up and onto that objective, whilst Trajann has moved up towards that really big flank of Terminators and
He's coming to say hello and
Yes.
show that he's really not scared.
onto this side. These guys have not come out to play now that all the reserves on DC's huts, or most of them, have come up. Is that everything?
Yeah,
that's
They
it.
are now not denying them the deep strike for the back, so now able to probably fire and charge into those Terminators. Perfect. So that is the movement phase. Anything else?
So, as part of my command phase, I've changed my martial kata.
Okay.
I've gone into my second one. I've gone into Savis, and I'm going to use stance 2, which means all of my infantry is going to double shoot.
Perfect. That is very nice to hear. I like that.
Yeah.
Paying for chaos is
Wow.
always a good thing. Okay, on to shooting coming up. Starting off the shooting phase, we've got the bikers firing into both the Zangors and the Rubikai below. So, 2 of them firing into the Zangors, 1 of them firing into the Rubikai. We're going to start off with the Rubikai shots. So, 24 shots coming in hot.
12 for the into the Rubikai.
Sorry? Oh, you're going to start with the Rubikai.
Yeah, so,
okay.
yeah, so here we go. So Rubikai.
A lot of dice in his
I
hand.
know.
Counting all his dice.
Here we go. It's magical time.
Okay.
It's a magical time. Here we go. So, hitting on 2s.
Okay.
No re-rolls because I have no shield captains nearby.
I think that's 10 shots, by the way.
6, 9. It is 10.
Yep, so 2 more.
I can't count. Here we go.
Okay,
Hit as well.
so all hits. 1 miss.
1 miss.
You do re-roll that 1 because your shield captain is within 6 there, just
He
behind.
is, yeah. I forgot he was hiding
look how
behind the
lucky
building.
that
I
is.
know, I forgot he was hiding behind the building.
Okay,
Thank
so-
you very much, Father.
Full house, strength 4, toughness 4.
So 4s.
4 to wounds.
And
Oh, wow, what a roll.
That's
Okay, so 2 misses.
So 10.
I'll just take those if you don't mind.
Yeah,
Yep.
help yourself.
2 up saves,
He's
and
dead.
that is him dead. No CP to actually reroll. So yeah, that's him dead. Next up, we've got 24 shots now going into these Zangors. So
Here we
I
go.
think you've got all of them, right?
Yeah, here we go. One
Okay.
mountain of dice.
Okay. Uh-oh.
2s.
Rerolling those ones, which there's a lot of actually.
Yeah. I wasn't going to get lucky twice.
Okay. I think there's an extra 1 there.
There we go. I think I
I
can't
don't know
remember.
if you moved
I don't know if I knocked it or not, but we'll re-roll it anyway.
Okay,
And we'll
so
take 2
2
more.
misses.
So that's good.
And
22.
then, are they toughness 4 as well?
Yes.
Zangors?
Yes.
Okay.
I love the way you said.
Sultry.
Yes, I am.
And 4s
Fours
again.
to-
So
Okay, that's a pretty decent roll again. DC, do you want to pick those up?
I do, because I'm in cover.
Yes. So you do have a 5 up.
5 up.
Which you do have a 5 up inval anyway, I believe.
Well, used to. I have to check if they do still. There was on the slate typically normally. So that's 3, 4. So that's 3, 6, 9. 1 is remaining.
1 is remaining, which is a good thing, but he'll probably run away from leadership unless you roll a 1. Just a reminder, these guys can't charge, it's just shooting.
Yep.
Let's move on to the shield captain, Salvo launcher, into
I'm going to go into the Dreadnought. I'm
the
going to go into
Dreadnought.
Closest Contemptor. I
Perfect.
need to get rid of some Salvo.
I love it.
Oh,
Hitting
that's a
on
hit.
2s, wounding on 3s.
Here we go.
That is a wound.
AP.
-4.
So it
Becomes
becomes
minus
it's
3,
5
so
up
you
either
do have
way.
your 5 up invulnerable save,
No.
which is a fail.
Uh-oh.
Here we
D3
go.
plus 3
Magic.
is the big 6. Down
So
to 5.
down to 5. 4 remaining.
4 wounds remaining. Okay, perfect. What else have you got?
So shooting, we're going to put.
Sorry, was that the closest one? Or
Yeah, the closest
this
one. Yeah. So I'm going to put these Marines
Yep.
into the Terminators.
Okay.
Deary me.
Just for that, you're going to fail.
Yeah, just for that, they're going to fail. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So they're going to be shooting twice, but I'll roll them separately.
Okay, is it 10 shots?
They're rapid fire. They're 2 shots each as rapid fire range.
Okay,
Right,
so 10 shots in total, right?
10 total.
Okay.
So here we go. Hitting on 2s.
Okay.
2 misses.
Yes, sir. Is Trajann within 6?
I don't believe so. No, that's definitely
Yeah,
not
that's
within
definitely
6.
not
No,
six.
that's a very long 6. And 4s. Is it toughness 5 or toughness 4?
Toughness 4.
Toughness 4. So 4s.
Only Death Guard have toughness 5.
So that is a mighty 3.
Minus?
It would be -1, so nothing.
Sterling, 2 ups. We're okay.
Nice.
Okay, so now the next 10 shots from them. Again, we drop the 1
Is it why 10 another 10 shots?
because they get to shoot twice for the Martial Qatar.
Okay.
So all infantry get to shoot twice as long as they don't advance
Okay.
or fall back. So 4s again, so we have only 4.
2 ups again.
Oh,
That's
Ooh,
2
drops
damage 2.
Damage to each, so that's 1 dead.
yeah.
And we're moving on to Trajann, or
Yep, Trajan has to shoot now.
okay.
So
So-
Trajan, I'm just going to roll his all together because he's only 4 shots.
It's
So
easier.
they've all hit.
4s to wound.
4s.
Ooh, that was bad. Okay, Palace tank.
Yes.
You probably go with the damage 3 shots, right?
Yes, so it's only going to be 2 shots for that.
Okay.
So we'll do 2s. So 2 hits. And 2s to wound.
Yep.
So
Rerolling
one wound.
1s because of Trajann?
It's not core.
It's not cool. Okay. Just to make sure.
4 up invulnerable save.
Yep.
Thanks to Weaver of Fate, so it doesn't matter either way. Boom.
Passes anyway.
Disgusting.
Okay, we've got some more units on this side.
Yes.
Did any advance or anything?
No, nothing advanced.
Okay, so what we're going to do? We're going to do these guys again?
Yeah, I think so. We're going to shoot. Oh, I don't know. Because what do I do here? What do I do here?
There's no more targets, right?
No, there's nothing. So they're sort of left on their own. I'm going to shoot
Into the Demon Prince.
the Demon Prince.
Okay.
No, what's the worst that can happen?
Yep.
I kill him and I don't charge.
Okay, do they double fire as well?
They do, yeah. All
Okay.
infantry double fire.
So,
4,
10
8,
shots.
10. So 10, and that is
Hitting on 3s.
2. Oh, you -1 to
Yeah,
hit.
yeah,
Oh no, I ignore
Ignores it.
negatives.
Yeah,
So
let's not get that. Let's not make that mistake
Yep,
again.
I ignore all modifiers.
5s to wounds.
So
That's
1 wound.
1 for now.
He has a 2-up conniving plate.
Yep.
He's okay.
Okay.
Okay, so second volley.
He laughed.
But he hasn't got all his stats, right?
No, but he does have.
It's -1.
Yes, but he's got armor of contempt.
Okay.
Heretic
So,
attack,
yes.
my friend.
4.
4 wounds.
4 wounds.
4 wounds this time round.
2-ups.
Ooh,
1 goes to
2 damage.
Undying Form. He reduces it by 1.
So 1 damage.
Down to
Okay.
3.
As
So-
you can see, quite survivable there.
Yeah.
And then lastly, to
So
finish
we-
off the shooting phase, we've got the Galatus.
Yep, we will.
Wait, he's
go
got a
with
gun?
him. Yeah, he's
Flamers.
He's got flamers in his sword.
2 flamers.
He's a custodian.
Yeah.
Everything is armed with guns.
Yeah.
Right, because I've not used this guy in a long time, so he is 2d6
Okay.
on his weapon.
Flamer.
So 4 shots.
Ah.
It's my mighty dice
He's only
coming
got
to
3
get
wounds
me.
left, though.
Yeah, and he is strength 6. So you are
4s. And touch of
4s.
6.
Here we go, 4s.
Just
And
the one?
that's 1.
AP.
1.
Okay. So conniving plate and armor of contempt. We're okay.
Perfect.
So
Okay, so that finishes off Andy's shooting phase. Let's have a little think and we'll go into charge. We are back and straight into charge as we go. We're going to start here with the Galatus charging into the Demon Prince. He can't fail, but we're going to roll to see if we can get a bit more distance.
9.
And yes,
yeah.
he can. Do you want to move this way?
Yeah, I think we'll get round that way a
Okay,
little bit.
as much as possible, right?
Exactly.
Come on
Okay.
in.
Next up, we've got the Shield Captain charging into Harriman himself.
Yeah.
Nice little battle going to go there.
Let's see.
Yes, he is.
Easy.
Okay, so just
I'm only going to nudge
shuffle
him.
in there.
Am I? Because I want the
Yeah.
objective.
And then on this side, we've got both Trajann and the unit of 5
Custodians.
Custodians charging in. So first Trajann,
Yep.
both going into the Terminators as well.
Only the Terminators
Okay.
as well. So here we go. So Trajann, first of all, a mighty 10. We're going to move him just comfortably there.
Okay. And then we have the Spears.
Right, and the spears.
Needing a
Let's
4.
put these here.
That is definitely in.
Easy in.
Okay,
they're
so into combat we go. Starting off on this flank, we have the Galatus striking into the Demon Prince, halving his attacks, taking it to 3 attacks, hitting on 2s, wounding on 3s.
Yep. So here we go. Everything hits.
Okay.
And wounding on 3s. Whoa, 2 wounds.
Now you do have 3 wounds.
As you
You -1 to the
I
damage,
reduce damage by 1.
so it's 2 damage. So you have to fail both to die.
Okay.
4 damage in
Don't,
total.
so don't fail.
Okay. What's the AP? A lot, I imagine.
3.
-3
Okay. So
becomes -2, so 4
yeah,
ups.
4 ups either way. Okay.
Oh!
So he lives on a wound.
Lives on a wound. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. So we move on to this guy.
Shield Captain.
This guy.
Here we go. So our Shield Captain.
Yep.
Hitting on 2s. Now he has the Shield Captain ability, tip of the spear.
Okay.
So he gets to reroll his 1s on the charge.
Okay.
I will be igniting my otherworldly prescience 3-up invulnerable save.
Is
for
it
this.
now or after you know your wound?
I'll check, but it's once per battle anyway. So
Okay.
I'm going to deny it
yeah.
because. So thankfully he gets to reroll his 1s.
Oh, does he? This is ridiculous.
There we go. So for 5 hits.
Okay.
I'm going to be wounding you on 2s now
Yep.
because I'm strength 7 plus 1 to wound.
I love it.
So everything wounds. 5 wounds. So
5
-3
wounds.
damage to each.
3-up invulnerable. Okay.
Fails 2.
Fails 2. Damage is 2 each. So
2
4
each.
wounds.
4 wounds.
I think he lives. Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, he's got 5 or 6. Maybe. Yeah.
Well, let's hope he only has 5 because now Misericordia.
Misericordia time.
The Misericordia will always kill everything.
That's a hit.
That's a hit.
This is what Big Will always forgets, the old Misericordia.
And it's strength 5, so
Yes.
it should be 3s. Yep.
Unless he's toughness,
-2.
unless he's toughness 5.
Becomes -1, so it's 4 up.
3 up.
3 up anyway, yeah.
Give me oh dear.
Does he have 5 wounds? No, he has got 6.
Come on.
So down to 1 there.
Yeah.
He will be striking back. Let's move on to the other flank now. We've got Trajann Valoris hitting into the Terminator.
Yep. So Trajann is 5 attacks. Okay. With his axe. So here we go. Hitting on 2s. Again, his Warlord trait allows him to reroll once.
Okay.
So, we have 1 there. He's going to reroll. So we have 5 hits. And I'm going to be wounding you on 2s because he's strength 10. Wow. So, that is 4 wounds.
4 wounds.
4 wounds.
At -3.
I have a 4 invulnerable save either way. Or 4 save. So
Okay.
one goes through.
One's dead.
One's dead.
He's damage 3.
Damage 3. Yeah.
Okay, one's dead.
And
The
then,
true axe
Yeah.
of the Imperium.
And then we've got the.
Misericordia for him, first of all.
Okay.
We'll take a random.
Yeah.
And that's a wound.
that is a
Minus.
-2. 1 damage.
Becomes -1 and all his dust as well.
wound.
And I'm a bit of shooting actually, so take a wound. I'll check though.
Okay.
It's either taking a wound or not, but I'll check.
It's 50-50.
Yeah. And
It's
then-
50-50.
And then we've got the spears, right?
We have the spears now. Right, I need to work them. So 4. Oh no, so 3
Each
each.
time an attack is made with damage characteristic of 1, add 1 to the saving throw, so he's okay.
So he was a
Armor.
2 up.
Yeah, exactly. Armor Contempt reduces it to 1 AP. It was only damage 1, so I get +1 to the saving throw, so it's still 2 up.
So these are the Terminators, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
It's all his, it's the ability all his dust.
So they have a 1 up then with all of dust.
Yeah.
With and Armor Contempt, of course.
Yeah. So 1 up with all his dust, and then
As long as it's damage 1.
yes, and then -1 instead of -2. Okay.
Right, so spears then.
Yep.
5 Custodes, 15 attacks.
Okay.
Now, because we have Trajann, I'm re-rolling all 1s to hit and 1s to wound.
Okay. So no, not needed there for that roll.
Not
at
for
least.
them, yep.
And 3 to wound.
3s to wound, because we are strength 7. Thankfully, I can re-roll those. We're going to take these away.
Which there's a lot of 2s.
Yeah, an awful lot of 2s, and that's that. So we are 3, 6, 9 of them.
9 wounds.
-3.
That is Zeech's number.
It is Nietzsche's number.
Damage.
Damage 2.
Okay, so I don't get the thing here, so it is a 4 vulnerable save. Ooh.
Ooh, so
Okay,
each
so
2 failed is a dead.
1,
Terminator.
2, 3.
3 dead. Okay, not bad at all.
I still need to give you the 5 Misericordias.
Okay. So 5 more attacks.
So all hit and 3s to wound. That's a fail. So 4 more wounds.
-2.
-2. Damage 1. So you get your
By 2 ups.
shenanigans.
That's ridiculous. So 1 wound.
1 more.
1 more wound. Okay.
Perfect. So that is all of the Custodes attacks. I'll let DC remove the wounded, not the wounded, dead. Get some dice and he'll be striking back. We are back. 1,000 Suns now hitting back.
Yes.
All the Terminators will be trying to take down Trajann
Yes,
Valoris.
I did pull 1 from here, but rather
So you-
dead than that one, so I got more attacks
Tasted
to
that.
Trajann.
Okay. So first of all, we've got the normal
Yes.
attack.
Here we go. So this is the normal guys, hitting on 3s.
Okay.
Okay.
Take those 2s out.
Pretty happy with that. Now wounding on 4s.
Because they are strength 5. Right?
Yep. That was pretty awful. That's 2 wounds, -3.
2 wounds,
-3.
-3. So 4's up. Oh!
Fail. Oh.
4 damage.
4 damage.
Yep,
Nice.
2 damage each. Do you have no pain?
I have a feel no
Oh,
pain on
okay.
him. Yeah, I'm going to have to take it. So 5's up.
Ooh.
So
Nice.
2 of them saved. So he's down to 6 wounds.
And then the sorcerer himself all hit. And now we're looking for 3s here.
Yeah.
2 wounds, only if you want.
Okay, so 3's.
That's probably saying.
So he's down to 6 wounds.
Okay, we move on to Araman trying to hit back into the shield captain,
Good question.
which he has 2 wounds. No, 8 wounds left on the shield captain.
Oh yeah, the shield captain will die now. Unless Araman's a beast that I don't know of. I don't usually
He's
know.
quite good in combat. He's damage 3, isn't he?
He's got 5 attacks. And he's got his Disc Blades, Blackstaff Fireman. So it's just damage 3, yeah, +3 strength. So he's hitting on 2s. All hit.
Yep.
And then we're looking for strength 7, so your toughness
6.
Okay, so 3's here. Is 4 wounds at AP 1.
4 wounds at 3's up now.
3's up, sir.
And of course, I failed 2 of them.
That's 6 damage.
6 damage.
I'm
do have your
going to
5 up.
CP one.
Okay.
I'm going to CP one because
You do have the CP to do it.
I've got plenty of CP. So cheeky roll fails anyway.
Okay.
So 6
6
at
female
5
pain.
suns.
Wow, okay, so you've got 2 wounds left if you fail these.
Of course, I passed 3. So
Okay.
3
So
off.
3
So it's down to 5.
Okay, the good thing is that you're in smite range and
all this good stuff, yeah.
This is a good thing. Lastly, we move on to the Demon Prince, who will be striking into this Gallus's Dreadnought. -1 to hit this Dreadnought because of the shields, right?
Okay, so hitting on 3s.
Not bad.
No rerolls. That was a hit, sorry. And then we're looking for 4s then. Wow, okay, so 3 wounds.
3 wounds, okay.
Just AP1.
AP1, so 3's up then.
Yep, 3's up.
4 wounds at 3's up. And we pass on.
Them all.
Love it.
What a boss. Okay, that concludes turn 2. Interesting turn. Has he hit hard enough? We shall see. Let's count up some points and move on to turn 3. Just before we move on to turn 3, leadership test on that Zangor. He needs a 1 to get that objective secured. No, that is a 5. He flees. That means that this objective is not grabbed by anybody. No, it's grabbed by Andy because there's more of his units.
Terminators, I've lost 5.
Okay, you have the leadership there.
4 + 5, 9, we're okay.
Perfect. Okay, now he can go on to turn 3. Movement over for the Thousand Suns. Turn 3 just started.
Yes.
Movement phase over. Do you want to take us through, because it's been quite clinical?
So, it has. These guys have moved forward, just their movement of 6. These guys have stayed in combat because the idea is to use Sorcerer's Facade, Cult of Duplicity to blip them off somewhere and move them, probably here. Over on this side, the Zangors have stayed put. They just need to hold the objective. Then over here, we've had this squad move, do an advanced roll, so they can't shoot, but they will still be able to do psychic because I need to try and retake this objective on this side. The 2 contenders just position themselves to get shots off onto this Dreadnought. And finally, the relic of the, I don't know the first word, don't try and pronounce it, but the orrery, as it's pronounced. I've selected this guy within line of sight, which means I ignore any hit modifiers, wound modifiers, damage modifiers, everything. So now, damage 2 can be real damage 2 on them.
Amazing.
Which is pretty cool, so we'll see how it works.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
It's broken.
Araman is stayed in combat because he'll have to do a lot of his psychic shenanigans to hopefully kill this nasty biker. We've fallen out of combat and flown our full 12 over here to try and survive and hold on to the objective. Quite difficult. But hopefully if the Terminators move over here, then I might survive a little bit longer.
Perfect.
Second phase?
We have also spoken of camera that he opted not to attack the back again with Trajans for the second time. Maybe a little bit of a mistake.
Possibly. I forgot about this teleport shenanigans again. Thousand Suns doing their randomness.
Obviously, you can still do it. He's quite tough to shift as well, so maybe it comes into play later on when you really need it.
To be honest, because I've got the other options of either being able to ignore wounds or fight first. Well, I've got fight first, but still.
Okay.
So we're going to go into the psychic phase, yeah?
We are. I'm basically going to auto pass this with my Cabal points, which will leave me with 5 remaining. So Sorcerer's Facade. So these guys will go bloop, boink, and I'll probably put them over here, but I'll do it properly in a moment.
Okay.
But they'll fly over this way.
Yes.
So that's them done. Then this unit is going to Pyrrhix Flux for +1 strength on their flamers.
Okay.
And that goes off on a 6 in total.
Perfect.
So they have +1 strength on here. Then follow me over here. Now, we're going to start off with this squad here, and they're just going to do a cheeky smite into him.
Okay.
So
leading a 5?
Leading a 5. They got it with a 9. Actually 10.
Can you deny?
I can deny, but I'm trying to work out if I want to save the deny for something that maybe Araman's going to be doing.
Okay. So D3 damage. D3 mortal wounds.
D3 mortal wounds. Yeah, exactly. And I'm going to spend my last 5, which 4 of them, to give 2d3 basically.
Nice.
So for 3, 4, 5.
Ooh.
That could be enough to kill him.
Tasty.
So
I would have actually tried to deny that one.
I don't know. It was on a 10, so it was quite hard. I've already had one sneaky deny on a 10, and I'm not going to push my luck. So I'm going to use this 5 up through no pain.
Okay, fair enough.
And let's see whether or not we can get any better with this. So I saved 2.
Nice.
Save 2, down to 2. Okay, what's next?
Next, we're going to do this fella right here, the
Okay.
Exalted. And first of all, he's going to give Prescience, or Presage, sorry, +1 to hit with this Contemptor.
Okay,
And that is a 6 in total. That doesn't go off.
okay,
That is fine. And then we're going to smite again.
perfect. So needing a 6 this time?
Yep, that is a fail.
Do you do have a
I
6?
have a CP, which I will now spend.
Okay. Whoa, oh, that's off the table.
That's it. It's instant fire.
Gaz would be proud.
Oh.
That is a fail.
Okay, then we're just left with Araman. We're going to
Araman.
do. We're going to start off with. We're going to start off with Zeech's Firestorm,
Okay,
which is a 6.
that is a
That goes off on an 8.
9.
What's Siege
8,
Firestorm?
yeah, 8,
This
yeah.
is the this is
The 9 dice on
and
6.
you've got Doombolt afterwards, haven't you?
Yes.
Or smite.
And Smite. Great, can't
And
forget.
smite.
So do you know what? We're going to try and deny this anyway.
Okay.
So what was it? 6, wasn't it?
It was an 8 in total.
An 8 in
So
total.
7 + 1.
So here we go, and that's
Wow.
denied.
What's going on?
What's it going on? I love this.
Right. We're going to do a Smite then.
Okay, needing a 7.
Yep. That goes
Oh,
off
yeah.
on and 9. D3 is big 3.
Is the big 3.
Big 3. Here we go. So
Okay.
on the 5s again.
You need to pass 2, Mr. Andy.
Oh no, he's dead.
Doesn't- He
He's
is.
dead.
Gone.
He is sent to the war. Because that's what he would do, right?
Now I need to think. There is a 2 CP strat. I don't know if it's for if I can keep him alive for just this phase, or whether or not he can shoot, or whether he can engage in combat.
If it's just his face, spend it anyway because it'd be nice.
It's,
Yeah,
it's
that's
what I
pretty
can't remember. I need to check because I never
Right,
normally
okay.
do it.
I'll allow him to check. We are quickly back because a slight mistake, right? Well, not mistake. Something that you
It was a check.
It was grasping at straws.
It was. It was. I tried Vigil Unending, a 2 CP stratagem, but it's only usable in the fight phase. It would allow the character to stay alive and fight again.
Okay.
Here we go. Here we go.
So,
But he didn't.
Goodbye, friend. You have been the one.
we were a bit out of sync there.
Yeah.
That was quite bad.
Try hard, gentlemen.
We normally get it quite well. So you can still cast an extra.
Yeah,
psychic
last one.
powers.
Doombolt, which will go into this guy.
Okay. Closest visible, right?
That goes off.
Okay.
So 3 mortal wounds on him.
Onto him. 6 ups.
6 ups. And he takes all 3.
Okay. DC is leaving tape measure
Yeah.
on the table. I'll tell him off later. Okay. So any more psychic powers?
That's all done. They've cast. They've
They've
cast. They've cast. We're all done.
And the Demon Prince has fallen back. so far.
Exactly.
Okay, on to shooting. Shooting phase. We've got the first Contemptor firing into here. Obviously, he removes all the modifiers we want to hit
Yeah.
from the dents. And the cool thing is, any damage modifiers as well, which is quite cool.
It's nice. Here we go. Hitting on 3s
Yes, sir.
with reroll.
1 miss.
Wow. And now we're showing 6. 5s. 6 is what we want. So that's
Just 1.
just 3.
Okay.
3 in total, but just 1 mortal wound.
Okay, so 2 ups first.
Yep.
Yep.
So 2 ups. So 3 2 ups. Passes all of
Perfect.
them.
And a mortal wound.
And
And a mortal
a mortal wound on a
Sixes.
6 up.
Oh,
No,
Oh.
down to 5.
should have spent the CP.
Rinse and repeat.
Rinse and repeat. Rerolling 1s thanks to take your pick.
Yeah, take your pick, that's true.
Okay.
That's good.
Nice. A good spread here. Now what we need is those beautiful 6s.
Yeah, you do need a lot of 6.
Fours DC.
Okay, so not 4s,
no
not
5s.
That's why I wanted you to get
Oh.
fours.
Okay, so 4, no minus.
Yep. So 4 at 2 up.
Okay.
Let's put that here. All of
All
them are
fine.
passed.
And then 3 mortal wounds, so 6s. And that's a cheeky 6, so down to 3.
Down to 3 left.
Okay, you do have the Terminators to fire. You do have a couple of Rubicae there, so...
Are they advanced?
Oh, they're advanced.
Yes.
Are these still able to shoot after they teleported?
I think they can,
That's a
right?
great question. I don't think they fell out of combat. They're just in the psychic phase. They moved.
So it's
Yeah.
like Veil of Darkness for the
I
Necrons.
I
then.
think so.
Yeah, basically.
So we've got 5 left, right? So 1.
4 Terminators left. Oh, 5. There's one stupidly hidden behind. Okay.
I got 4 here, and I'll just.
And they're all bolters, right?
They're all bolted. Could you pass me 4 more dice, please? Thank you, kind sir.
There you go.
Show these dice in there. Now we're looking at. Now this, I get to ignore the minuses again. Oh no,
No, you
no,
need to be
within 6.
of
So this is 4s.
Rerolling one
Rerolling
because
ones.
of the Demon Prince.
As a Demon Prince. Okay, so let's take out those hits. It's a little bit easier.
Okay.
Okay, and now we're looking for 5s. 2.
That's 2 wounds.
Minus 2.
2 wounds minus 2, so that
Four.
is 4s. Yeah, because the shield isn't +1 on this.
Nope. It's just a -1 to hit.
2 passes.
2
Fours.
passes.
4 and a 6.
Right,
Okay.
last thing to shoot, and I'll just do the wounds off camera because it's 8 flamers and a little flamer into Trajann.
Okay.
So let's grab 8 beautiful dice. 2, 4, 6, 8, and then again do the little one here. And now we're looking for as many shots as possible. Ooh.
Too many shots.
That's much better.
Too many shots.
Okay, 12 wounds done in total. 6 wounds remaining. -2, taking you to a 4.
4, yeah. So a 4 up.
Oh, let's
Thankfully, we get a 5 up, feel no pain afterwards.
see. Okay.
Come on.
So here we go.
Let's-
Trajan's 4s.
Oh,
That's not pretty. So we're going to take away the only.
Okay, so what's that?
4.
4, 5, 6, 7?
Yeah.
8.
8.
Okay, so you need to pass a lot of these. What are you thinking about re-rolling one of these first?
Yeah, I think why not?
It's-
Why not be cheeky?
It's the better option to do it now, not on the field of pain.
Why not be cheeky?
Yeah.
We'll take one and we'll go for it.
No.
And it fails. Okay. So
this is 5 ups, right?
Yep.
5 ups.
Oh, that looks good.
Powers of Necron.
5.
5. So he's
down to one
wound. Okay. And I just want to mention, how cool is it that every time one of these Thousand Suns things dies, this dust appears, which is very cool, isn't it? Very.
I find that offensive.
I haven't killed enough of them for enough dust
Yeah,
yet.
that's good. So that finishes off the shooting phase.
Yep.
Trajann in 1 wound. Let's go on to chargers. Coming up next. Chargers. They didn't kill them in shooting, so it's time to slap them with their guns.
Yeah.
I just spent the CP.
Oh.
Tanglefoot grenade.
Yes.
Wow.
This is.
I just need to try and make your life harder. Oh,
You haven't made it that much harder.
no.
There you go.
So
Yeah,
they're
they're
definitely
in. Yeah,
in.
that's fine.
Is there any more charges?
No, I don't think so because I've.
Okay.
I haven't got anything else to really charge.
Perfect. So that was quite quick. Let's
yeah.
move them in and get stuck in. And we're back. 12 attacks coming in hot from the normal Rubicon.
Yep.
And then we've got the sorcerer to do
Yeah.
apart from that.
So here we go. Normal attacks hitting on 3s unless there's any minuses. So nope.
None.
Okay. And now we're looking for 5s
Okay.
for 3 wounds.
3 wounds. Is he down to 1 wound?
He is down to
Yes.
1 wound.
Can't fail this.
How many AP?
No AP.
No AP, so 2s.
2.
2s.
Okay. And
All
then
plus.
we've got the sorcerer to save the
Sorcerer.
day.
2 hits and 3s to wound.
1
1 wound.
AP1, so 3s.
Yep.
Pass.
That is a pass.
Trajann says
Uh-oh.
no.
And he's going to probably attack twice.
Yeah, now I will do
So
that.
you can do that all together now. Because
Yeah,
nothing
because there's
stopping
no
Yeah,
other
nothing stopping.
combats.
Yeah.
So
This
yeah.
is not good for me. Initially, the plan was to shoot him and he dies, and then charge the big tank thingy and just hold that objective. But now,
you. You're going to die.
Yeah,
You've
now
lost.
I'm gonna
Now you've lost 10
yeah,
rubrics.
it might have cost
So
me
here we go. Hitting on 2s. Rerolling 1s.
So he rolls for himself.
He rerolls for his warlord trait.
Nice.
So all of his attacks, he rerolls 1s to hit.
Perfect.
So 2s to wound, because again, he's strength 10.
I love that.
So that is 10 wounds at
Five.
-3.
Save
Okay, so that's quite a
4
good
of them,
roll.
so 2, 4, 6 die.
6 are slain. So that's 3 left on there.
I've got a Misericordia to hit you with, yeah?
Yeah. Okay, do you want to quickly do that?
Yeah, we'll do that one now quickly. Here, we'll roll it here. There are hits and wounds.
That's a wound.
So -2, 1 damage.
They're all
Okay.
So, yeah, that's his combat done.
I mean, I need to roll a leadership for them.
What is that?
That's a fair. So 1 drops and there's 2
I
remaining.
thought they were fearless because they're just dust. Are they fearless?
I don't know. That's one to check.
Please tell me they're not fearless.
Oh yeah, of course, automatically passed. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, why would they run away?
Well, it's been a while. It's been a while.
Yeah. Did you do any more leadership tests?
No, only the Zangos.
Yeah, you passed your Terminators, which you didn't even have to roll. This is a chaos player, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so that is. There's probably like 50 comments.
I hope so. It's
Yeah.
good for the algorithm.
Leave them there, right?
Leave them there.
Okay, so turn 3 Custodes coming up.
Yep.
Okay, movement finished now for the Adeptus Custodes. Going in for the kill. Galatas Dreadnought moving up. These Custodes now leaving this objective behind and moving up towards the center objective. The Palace has moved up, as well as the bike squad, who have moved from this side of the ruin all the way onto this side. These guys have stayed put because they're in a good place. Obviously, Trajan's still on 1 wound, and the Custodes sitting very nicely on that objective. Anything happened in the command phase?
Nothing. Yeah, very boring command phase.
Very boring
very
command phase. Okay, so shooting-wise, do you know what's going to start?
Yeah, so I'm going to open up with the bikes
Okay.
into the Zangors.
Okay,
Um,
so that's a lot of shots.
I have
Zango!
I have my mountain of dice piled up ready for
Okay.
each bike.
So are we going to do that on camera?
Yeah.
It's up to you if
I'm
you
going
want
to
to do it on
make you
camera.
guys do it on camera.
Right,
It's gonna be
okay.
painful.
I'm happy with that.
Right, so I've got the dice all prepped, so it's nice and quick. So bike number 1 is hitting on 2s. We get no rerolls.
Okay, and
And
moving
you're
on 4.
4s, yes, because
Yes.
you're on 4. So 4s. So that
just
is
2 for now.
2 there for now. So that's 1 bike done.
That's a lot less than I thought.
Second bike. Yeah, my dice have worn out.
I did call the Zangor, so
Yeah, my dice have worn out now.
I did call the Zangor.
So that's them.
Pause.
And that's another 5.
Okay, and then the last 12. This is a full squad, by the way,
Full
right?
squad, all 3 of them, yeah.
No, of Zangors left.
Ah, yeah.
Okay, a couple of misses. There's an extra
Another one
there.
there, yep.
Yep.
Here we go.
And then looking for 4s again.
Here we go. And that's
a very
much
good
better.
So another 7.
7. So we are on 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13.
13 saves.
No, all dead.
Very dead.
Yes, they're not on cover this time, so that is the unit wiped out. Good start for Andy.
There we go.
Let's get some more dice and carry on shooting. Next up, we've got the Palace firing into the wounded Contemptor. 4 wounds left on him. Can he take him down? Both of these shots need to go through.
Yep.
Wound, and then DC has to fail them.
Yeah,
But it can happen.
it can. Let's see.
I believe.
So, 2s to hit. Of course we...
Do you want to reroll?
Yeah, I'm going to re-roll it. Let's go for the sneaky re-roll. Here we go. Cheeky, cheeky.
Ah!
And it fails as well.
One
Always.
always goes into a 1. People know this.
Should have changed
Always.
dice. Should have changed dice. So, 4s to wound you. 6 to wound. Ooh,
Okay,
let's
well,
trash the terrain. So,
that
have
is
a
a
save.
6, or is it a save? Okay, what are we moving on to this Calatus?
yep. So the Galatas is going to shoot into the rubrics.
Okay,
So his flamer, 2d6 shots. 4
again,
shots.
pretty low.
Nice. Not much juice in that
shit.
sword.
And only 2 wounds.
Okay, it's -1, right?
Yes.
Damage 1.
Yes.
So I'm back up to a 2 up.
Yes.
Okay, so that's completely
That's crazy. His
irrelevant.
armor of contempt is
I know.
beautiful.
These guys now, 2 shots each, so
Yep,
10 shots
10
going
shots.
into the Terminators.
Terminators, yes.
Okay, trying to plink off a couple of wounds off those Terminators.
We need to do some damage here. So 2s
Still 5 left. No rerolls.
and 4s. Because, oh no, 5. Are you telling us 4?
Nope.
So
Tell us
4s, yeah. I keep thinking. So 3 of them.
3 wounds, you see.
Okay.
Yeah, no AP for you now.
Oh, beautiful. Okay.
Okay, so now we're going to shoot these into the Terminators as well.
Okay.
I'm only going to be able to shoot 3 of them
Okay.
for visibility, so only 6 shots. So 2s, re-rolling my 1,
For Trajan.
because we love Trajan.
It's actually 3s because you were firing through. I know you could see line of sight.
Yeah,
he's
Well,
fine.
Here we go. I'm going to destroy Pardo's beautiful terrain.
Okay.
Right, here we go. And re-rolling the 1s again because of Trajan. So that is 2 wounds.
2 wounds. We're okay.
Just about.
Oh, just about. I like to keep it on the edge, you know? Keep everyone
It's
there.
not fair.
Okay,
It's
so
not fair.
that's all the shooting.
Charges.
What are the charges?
Right, so we're going to charge the Galsas into Araman.
Okay.
we're going to charge the bikes into that Contemptor and also these rubrics.
Okay, so let's start rolling. Let's do the Galatas first.
Galatas first, so that's a mighty 4.
Oh.
Okay, so just about.
No, into Araman.
Araman. So we need
no,
to check
so no, that's not a 4.
No, so I'm going to CP that one.
CP
because
it.
I need him to get in.
Oh, it's
Oh.
big! It's big, people!
Okay, so he stays where he is. These guys can fail, but we need to roll.
Yeah, so let's roll
to see how
them.
much.
Of course, I get a 10 for them.
Okay, so they're
So
in.
they're in combat there.
Are these guys going to go
They're
into
going to
them?
charge the Terminators as well. And
Yep, they're in.
they're in. And these guys are going to charge the rubrics
Okay.
here.
Nothing I can do about that one.
Yeah, they're in
Perfect.
as well.
Okay.
I do need to roll one to farm a CP back.
Okay.
So let's see. I do get it back.
Okay,
So
so
back
let's move all the boys in
Yep.
and straight into combat. Okay, starting off on this corner. He always strikes first anyway, so he's going to go with Trajann just because he's got a bit more of oomph.
Yeah,
Trajan's
exactly.
Revenge.
So-
Yes.
Trajann, everything hits, and
Choose 2 wounds.
everything wounds.
How many?
5.
5 wounds.
Dead.
Yes, no, minus.
-3,
Yeah,
so
3 go through. Got nothing I can do about it.
yeah, damage 3 each, so yeah. Beautiful.
Okay.
Black.
Trajann finishes that.
Let's move on to the center of the battlefield.
Yep.
So 5 guys.
Oh.
Are we going to get 5 guys next week?
I'm on a diet, so
You're not going to get
So-
a milkshake with 5 guys?
my cheat meal will be 5 guys.
So that means you'll be going there at least twice.
Yeah.
That's what that translates to. If I don't see Instagram pictures of you there at least twice.
Okay, so what's that? 15 attacks.
15 attacks. So hitting on 2.
Okay, no rerolls.
No rerolls, so 2 there. This is why Empress Chosen is
and
good.
Strength 5, so wounding on 3.
Yes,
no, strength
7.
7.
I'm 7, so still wounding on 3s anyway.
Yep.
No rerolls.
That was a bad roll.
How many?
Not enough.
3, 6, 9, 10. 8. 8.
No, 8.
8. 2, 4, 6, 8. And do you want to roll here?
Yeah, that's fine.
Already. For 5 ups then, -3. Right?
-3, yes.
So I reduce it to -2.
So
So
that's more than damage 1.
Right.
So
So -2,
So
2
4 ups.
2 up save is 4 ups, yeah. So,
that was very difficult.
yeah.
So
It's
one's
my brain.
dead.
One's
That's
dead.
4 damage.
No, one's dead and one's on 2 wounds.
Yeah,
Because
okay.
he was damaged
Okay, perfect.
earlier. So I'll
So
take
1 dead and 1
Yeah,
is
2.
wounded, and then we go on to the bikes. 2 of them can go into the Dreadnought. Are you going to do that?
I'm going to put 2 of them in the Dreadnought. But first of all, I'm going to do the 5 Misericordias.
Okay.
Because I'm not going to forget them. I might kill another one.
do I will.
You're not
So
doing-
all of them are hitting, and only one of 2 wounds. We're okay by the same. That's just not cricket.
Okay, and then we've got the Custodes bikes going in. So
So-
2 going in. To
2 of them are going into the Dreadnought, and 1 is going into the.
How many attacks has
They're 4 attacks each.
hitting on 2s, wounding on 2s?
2s, yes.
You could risk it. And go
I'm not
five.
risking it. That thing has to die.
Okay.
I could risk it, but every time I risk it, it fails. So,
No reroll.
no rerolls because I have nothing left to give them at the moment. And that is another one that misses. So that is 5.
5 wounds. -3, right? So 5 up.
Yes.
That is 1 damage because it's 2 damage normally,
2
right?
damage each, so
So
3 damage.
3 damage. So
Okay. Just
just
got 1 wound left.
he's just got 1 wound.
I know.
I
You
forgot
see?
about the -1.
I know.
Okay. So next one going into those 4 will be fine.
What he's forgotten is I still have 2 Misericordias.
Oh, come on,
to
these
hit.
Misericordias.
So, in fact, let's do the Misericordias and wipe that smile off the face. So, 1 hit.
Okay.
1 hit.
Now 5.
1 mighty. Added to
Ooh.
wounds. Oh!
That would have been hilarious. Okay, and then the last one going into those Rubikai.
Yeah. So, the last one going into the Rubikai, everything hits. And 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
2 wounds. 5 vulnerable save, I guess. No, 2
No,
dead.
that was quite a lackluster charge from the back.
And the Misericordia that's missing, still missed. Beautiful.
Okay.
Right.
So it's time for DC to strike back.
Yeah.
So let's get some dice and get hitting.
Are you going to hit? Try. Oh, no, they're dead.
Back. Like magic. Terminator's going in now into these spear guys.
Spear guys.
Okay.
First, I'll wait for the champ afterwards. This is just the sword boys. So hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s thanks to... Is there one there? Thanks to the Demon Prince. Oh, thank you very much. All hit. And now we're looking for 4s because we are strength 5. So there's 4 wounds.
4 wounds.
-3 damage 2.
4 wounds, -3. So we're on 4s up.
Okay.
And
Got
1
one.
save.
2 damage.
Okay.
And then 3 attacks from the champ, hitting on 3s and wounding on 3s because it's strength 7. -1 damage D3.
Okay, so now
-1.
3 up.
So 1 3 up.
Yep.
That's
Okay.
a pass.
So just 2 damage.
Okay.
Do you have feel of pain or anything?
Nope.
No.
So 1's down to...
Okay, let's move on to this side now.
Yep.
Contemptor.
So,
4
sure,
attacks.
4 attacks. 2 hits and then 3s. 2 wounds, no EP.
2 wounds.
So 2 ups.
Okay.
And then we've got some Rubicon,
Yep,
right?
we've got 4 normals. 4 normal attacks going in, hitting on 3s.
Okay.
5s, 2 wounds. 2 wounds, no
Okay.
EP.
Not bad.
Quite fast.
And then
Oh,
lastly, the force stave from the champion with no wounds.
No wounds. Okay.
Okay.
Very lackluster combat from both of you. I'm very disappointed.
I'm sorry.
Hey, I killed a unit and I've taken him off 2 objectives.
That's true. But I wanted blood. I wanted blood.
We're not here for the game.
Okay. So, yeah, let's count up some points and go on to turn 4. Oh, it's close. And on to turn 4 we go. You need a good cyclic phase, which is not going to happen, right?
As soon as he said it, I was like, that's game.
So, movement-wise, Terminators have stayed in combat. The Demon Prince has moved over now onto the other side. Hopefully a couple of cheeky cyclic powers and then basically charge in. Contemptor has moved on to this objective and everybody has stayed put on this side. Hopefully
Araman shuffle stay.
slightly edge, just to get that gap. To if he has to charge in, he will be doing that.
Mhm.
So cyclic phase, what are we starting it off?
Okay, we're going to start off. Well, by the way, he's giving the ignore modifying stuff to him.
To them. Okay.
Well, actually, I'll put it on him.
Yes, I would do that because of the damage, too.
Exactly.
2 need to go
Yeah.
through instead of 2.
So we're going to go straight in. I'm going to spend some CP, or
Okay.
some Cabal points. Apologies.
Mhm.
We're going to start off with a cheeky smite from these guys right here,
Okay.
and that goes off on an 8.
Okay, he can't deny because the shield
Okay.
captain is dead,
D3.
so
Just one.
just 1. Okay, so
Onto the bikes,
Yes.
yes? So 6. Nope. So
okay.
Down to 2. Yep. Next up, we've got the this one here, the Exalted Sorcerer. He
Yep.
is going to give +1 to hit onto. If I give it on him, he's in combat. Does it ignore the heavy then for the -1 to shoot in combat? I imagine it does, right?
Yeah, it just goes back. So
Yeah, I'll do that.
2 3s.
That goes off.
Okay.
Lovely. And then he's going to smite himself.
Okay.
That's a 9. Oh,
No, that's a 10.
10 and +1
So
will be
super smite.
super smite. So I'll spend my
Cabal
5
points.
Cabal points
Yep.
there
To add 1
to
that.
add 1 to make a super smite.
Okay.
D6.
Obviously a 2.
Can I reroll that with CP?
No.
Ah,
So, of course,
Okay.
I take them, so that's 1 bike is dead.
yes.
Okay.
Okay. Next up is Araman, the big man himself. We are going to Doom Bolt these guys.
Okay.
Okay. Need a 6. That is a beautiful
Pass.
pass. And what we're going to do is add D3 to this with my last of my Cabal points.
Okay, so 3 mortal wounds plus D3, right?
Yes. Malevolent Charge is called. Plus D3 for an extra 3. So that's 6 in total.
In total. How many bikes have 5 wounds, right?
Yeah.
So, okay, so you need
So
2 6s here.
I need 2 6s or you kill a bike. And of course, I
No.
get none.
So 1's down to 5, 1 bike is removed.
Wow.
2 psychic powers still to go with Araman.
So he's done Doom Bolt.
Yep.
And he's now going to do Zeech's Firestorm. No, he'll do Smite now.
Yep.
Into here.
Okay, he can also do 5.
He can, but I'll start with a Smite.
Okay.
For, wow.
Oh, that's a super
That's
smite.
a super Smite.
Okay, hoping for a 5 or 6 here. That is a 2. So you've actually done a total of 4. He passes 1
save. Yay!
And
down to
lastly,
4.
Zeech's Firestorm.
Okay. So,
So,
needing a 6.
Yeah, needing a 6. And
That's a
that
fail.
he can re-roll it because he's Araman.
Mm-hmm.
That goes off.
Okay. Do you get any for being over a certain amount? No.
No. Oh yes. What was that?
He
It was
goes
over
to
9.
yeah. He goes to
5
5,
ups.
right?
Exactly. 6,
Okay.
8. I'm just so excited.
Yeah.
3, 6,
And
7.
it's crazy that I'm actually telling you how these rules
Yeah,
work.
You
And
just
you don't
read it. Don't
yeah.
act like
No.
you know some sort of. Oh,
That's great.
Just one.
just one. No,
No.
down to 3.
Down
remaining.
to 3 remaining. Now the only problem is that he's out of combat and you can't shoot at him because the Rubikai are in.
No, but I
stuck
was
in
thinking
combat.
maybe this guy's not bad in combat.
Okay,
So I
charging
just
in.
Charge him in.
Yeah, or Araman as well can charge him in as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so the good thing is that you've cleared him out so he can shoot into something
Yeah,
else.
over here now.
Yeah.
We're going to go for a smite from the this squad,
Okay.
from the Terminators.
4, 5,
7.
6, 7. You've done.
I get
three-
+1, don't forget, with 8.
Okay, so that's a plus then.
Yeah. For 1, of course.
For
There's 1 left on 1.
Yeah, 6 up.
Nope.
Nope. So 1 is removed,
I'm
and
going to do
then
Twist of Fate here to remove their invulnerable save. That goes off. So now no more 4 nonsense from them. Because they've got lovely AP3 weapons, you see. And then we're going to do a smite again with the Demon Prince. Yes. So that'll be 6, 7, 8, 9.
yep, D3 mortal wounds.
D3. Oh,
He's just 1. You've done so little mortal
I know.
wounds.
And he saves
And he saves it.
yay.
Adding insult to injury. Okay, so that's the psychic phase. Let's prepare some dice and go into shooting.
We're back.
And ready to go. Split firing from this contenter. 8 shots into here, 8 shots into the palace grav tank.
I come up with the idea to shoot both units to maximise damage. Think about it. No, part of them.
Okay.
So,
So
here we go.
It's
first
like
one
I'm playing 2 people.
into the contemptor first.
Yes, +1 hit, don't forget. Here, so hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s.
Perfecto. Okay.
Now we're looking for these 6s.
Yes.
Can this happen for once? Of course not. But
Okay, so you do get a lot of 5s.
12 5s. So that's 5 wounds at no AP.
No AP, yes sir. Okay, so 2 up saves.
This is damage 2, remember?
Oh, he is dead. You can reroll one of these
I'm going to have to
to
reroll one
actually
of them.
try
Don't
and
forget it
survive.
doesn't change because his damage
Yeah, it's
is
just like
ignored.
a 4 damage goes to 2, so he does
Yeah,
survive.
so he survives on 1 wound. He's got 3 wounds
Oh,
left.
sorry, he's got 3 left.
So
That's a pass.
Okay.
Okay, so he's down to 2.
Down to 2.
And now another 8 shots
Yep.
going into the palace grav
4,
tank.
6, 8. Hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s, and now we're looking for. I have a CP left. It should have been scrolled.
Yes, you
I'll
would.
do
You
it on the
can
next
do it.
one.
You can
I'll
do it on the
next
next one. Yeah.
So we're looking for strength 6, toughness 6, right?
Toughness 6.
7,
Yeah.
Oh, toughness 6, yeah.
So 5 wounds. With 1 more.
Was it toughness 6? I think it was, right?
At the start of the game, he said toughness 6 to me.
Yeah, it is toughness 6.
So
yeah.
that's
Okay, so 5,
5 wounds and
no
1 mortal wound.
minus. So 3 ups.
So 3s, yep. And of course it
Oh,
takes.
that is a very bad
4.
roll. No, not 4, 8. That's
8.
him dead,
plus
isn't
the
it?
mortal wound.
With
Yep,
the mortal
so
wound.
that's it, dead, yeah.
Does he have against mortal wounds?
No, well, everything has the 6s. Oh,
Okay, so he
yeah,
can-
everything has 6s.
Because
for
he's got
mortal
9 wounds, right?
No,
Right?
it only has 8.
Ah, so it's
So
dead.
it's dead. So it's dead. So it doesn't matter if it explodes, but we'll roll it anyway. Doesn't. Oh,
Okay.
It's gone.
And then lastly, we've got the other contemptor.
Yes.
What are you going to
Everything's-
do?
Everything's going in.
Yeah.
Yep. So 2, 4.
Are you using that CP, like you said?
Yeah,
Or-
I am in scroll. Blah blah blah.
To make it AP minus 1.
Exactly. So all my dice. I'm gonna roll it by in here so Andy can't see. Hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. So a couple of drops. And now we're looking for basically those 6s again.
Why are you hitting? Oh, okay, yeah.
You know, I'm
Yeah.
gonna. You know, I'm gonna check the video later to see how many you like.
Okay, 1 mortal wound and then 4 wounds at minus 1 AP.
Okay, so
4
4 wounds at minus 1, so 3 up saves.
Okay.
Can't fail any of these.
That's one.
That's it. That's him dead. Does he
Yeah.
explode?
Does.
Does. Okay, so I believe it's D3.
Yeah, it is.
First of all, on this dreadnought
There's 2.
is 2.
2,
Okay, so 2 on him.
and that's it.
And I don't think
It's only
you-
3 inches.
Is it 3 inches only? Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it's only 3.
Okay, so that's the end of the shooting phase.
Charges!
Brutal stuff. Charges. Are you going to go in with both characters?
Yes. Is there any nonsense you can do to fight in death with this unit?
Nope. because it's not a character.
I'm just checking.
Okay, so we're gonna go with
Araman and
If
him.
you don't kill it first time, it will get to fight before your next one because you always fight first.
Ah, okay.
Araman first. That
He's
is in, and then
the flying disc man of Disc Nation is
It's a fail.
Is a fail. So
Oh,
he's
you actually quite measure that because
2
it
inches.
could be. Yeah, you wanna to get within 1 inch. So if you're within 3, you're basically in.
Even if it's not, I'm going to say it is because it's my party.
Okay,
No, he
so
was
both in.
within.
You charge in with the Demon Prince as well.
Yes, I need to. Even if he dies, I need to.
If he dies,
He dies.
you die. Okay, into combat we go. Obviously, we just want to state that being the host that he is, he strikes first with all of it. So it's only one of the units in DC side that can attack first. He's opted to go with the Demon Prince just because that bike isn't that important compared to these objective secured. 2 from every model, so 8 objective secured models now in that objective. Remember that those Terminators are also objective secured, but it's just because of the numbers. So Demon Prince going in hot. Not that hot.
Not that hot.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wounds.
AP 1.
Minus
AP
1.
one,
So
so
3 up
three.
6.
Used to be AP 2, but they took it off.
Yep, they did. Okay, so that is 1 dead. 1
How
dead.
many wounds is it?
Do 2 damage each.
2 damage each. So I'm going to spend a CP.
Ooh.
Fair enough. 3 up save.
No.
Did it fail?
Yeah.
Oh, obviously,
Two.
always.
And
Okay,
my
so
quick CP farm didn't get it back either.
okay, so 1's dead. Shall I just remove the back one?
Yeah, just remove that back
Doesn't
one.
really
That's
matter,
fine.
right? So it's your turn to choose who you want to attack with now.
Ooh. I think because they didn't charge,
They didn't
No.
charge.
so I still get to strike them first anyway.
Yes.
So I'm going to take the bite and I'm going to hit Araman.
Perfect. So 4 attacks, hitting on 2s, wounding on 3s.
Yes. So 4 attacks, all hits,
Wounding on 3s.
and
3
3 wounds.
Into Araman?
Yep.
Okay. 4 up save.
Nope, he is slain.
Araman is gone.
Your turn to strike now, and you'll probably be doing it with that Rubik
Yes. Let me grab his stats because I did upgrade him.
Okay.
Slightly.
We're
Go
all
behind
waiting
the
for you.
scenes. Behind the scenes.
This
And
is
find it.
Okay, 5 attacks.
this is the Custodian rulebook.
Yeah. Wait, what? And it's upside down. Okay, so I actually gave him a Kofesh blade,
Okay.
so he's got AP3 instead.
Mhm.
I might go for that. I think it's better. So, hitting on 2s. Okay,
All hits.
all hit. And now I'm strength 5. Your toughness 5. Toughness 5?
No, so 5.
Six.
Toughness
5.
6.
Okay, that was a terrible idea.
Yes, why did you go with the staff?
Because it's only AP1, and I was like, well, this is AP3.
And it's strength
7.
and damage. D3. Can't believe it.
DC,
Seriously.
DC,
Can't
I
believe
love
it.
you.
No,
I love you.
Okay, so it's time for these custodians now to hit. Obviously, you can actually try and hit as many as you can, but
I'm going to hit the rubrics
Yeah.
because I want to reduce the damage back from them.
Makes sense.
So
Okay.
we're going to go with that. So hitting on 2s,
6 attack,
9 attacks.
9 attacks.
There's 3 of them.
Okay.
Hitting on 2s, I should have spent a CP and given them additional attacks,
You should have.
but never mind.
Naughty.
Naughty, naughty.
3 to 1.
And that is
6.
6 wounds, minus 3,
Um,
minus 2 to you.
minus 2 to me, so 4 ups.
Oh, DC.
That's 2
gonna
damage
hurt.
each. So
Yeah.
So that's 1 dead.
no, that's 1 dead,
Oh, right, that's 1 dead.
2 dead, 3 dead,
2 dead, 3 dead.
1 left.
There's 1 left.
Okay, which you're
That-
probably gonna leave the sorcerer.
Yeah. Twist of Fate means nothing now because it's only minus 1.
Okay.
But alas, here we go. So we're looking for 3s, rerolling 1s for 3 hits, 3s to wound for 3 wounds.
3 wounds.
Yep.
And the AP?
Minus 1.
So 3's up. Ooh, 1 goes through.
D3.
3
Hey.
damage, so 1 is dead.
Okay, so 2 left, 4 bodies still of that.
So that means that he still grabs that objective.
It does.
And that is the
No,
end.
no,
We
no,
do have the Rubicai there, right?
Yeah, so the normal guys hitting on 3s, and then looking for 5s, for 1 wound, no AP. And then we've got
One wound, here we go.
and then
Passes.
hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s, 1 wound,
And it's
AP1.
say.
Perfect. Okay,
For
so
a biker.
he does survive. That is the end of DC's turn
Yeah.
4. Let's go on to turn 5. No, turn 4 Custodes.
Custodian turn 4, yeah.
Coming up next. Okay, we are back, and I'm going to explain something that's actually happened, and it's going to be, it's going to change the game or finish the game off more. I'm just looking at DC. So the only thing that Andy has actually done is he's moved his bike out of combat onto this objective behind this wall. What this does is it scores it. By the way, before the game that actually happened, he had scored 12, right? Yeah. Because he has more objectives,
yeah,
and 2 as well for this mission as well. What this move does is that this means that DC does not score any of his primary points in his turn 5 if we go into that, which we probably would. Now, apart from that, Andy would also score more secondary points because he goes second in this turn, in turn 5, so he scores them at the end of the game. The score at the moment is
70 to 46.
46, yeah. So we've counted up as many secondary points as a DC could get this turn.
I really can't get much because I have no bodies to do any of the actions.
The maximum he was going to get in a good turn would be on his 50s, whereas Andy would reach to his 80s. So we're going to call it the game there. Friendly handshake, fist bump,
Handshake, either
and
or,
hug.
it's all good, man. It's all good.
And with that said, cracking game. Let's talk about it all in the end of game conclusion coming right up.
There it is, end of the game, and a victory to Mr. Andy and his Custodes. Well done, sir. Actually, a very close game for a good portion, and then you just ran away with it in terms of the points. I didn't have enough resources to really keep up. I got lucky in some stages, I think, and popped a few units that I shouldn't have. I think early on, like that one where I rinsed those 3 shield guardian custodians in the middle. That was just like, wow, yeah, some serious hot rolling.
They fell away. Yeah. My failed charge with that Galatas that just did nothing.
Yeah, little bits and pieces like that. I got unlucky in some respects. Like I should have nuked Trajann with all those flamers.
Yeah,
I think that changed up a little bit down that side of the board for me because I would have probably held on to this objective a little bit longer without him chopping everybody up. Little bits and pieces like that, but that's the fun of the game. That's the way the dice work. In terms of so you won. So let's ask first. Would you have changed anything going in strategy wise?
Do you know? I think the army performed well.
Mm-hmm.
If I had have used Emperor's Chosen instead of the Emissaries, it would have helped fight off the mortal wounds.
It's true,
but do you know? It's nice to do something different.
And it made for a better game.
Yeah, I think so. I think, to be fair, Custodes are still powerful.
Mm-hmm.
They're a well-balanced army.
Yeah.
I didn't use any one of the restricted strats in that whole game.
Oh, yeah, good point.
Didn't use transhuman, didn't turn off rerolls, nothing like that. You don't need them to play.
I like that.
So, you know, I'm happy with the way they performed. I did as well get lucky on some rolls.
Bits and pieces. I got unlucky on that last part where I thought if I got lucky taking out the guys in the centre and then that biker alone, I would have had a bit more mobility.
Absolutely. I think the fact that those Custodes tanked your Demon Prince and then did so much damage back to the Terminators, that was a massive change. And being able to take Araman out with a biker, because he was the biggest threat in combat.
He was,
and then it allowed him. I couldn't kill the Contemptors. I tried and I tried, and they just stood. I said it going into turn 3. I needed to kill at least one of them, and I didn't. And they haunted me.
Other than the one round, though, I still don't like the Volkites. Like I'm not a Volkite fan. Okay, now and again they come in clutch, but most of the time,
They do really consistent work.
I know, but they're just not for me. They just bounce. And then,
I mean, the problem is Custodes. You're going in against them. The mortal wound spam does work, but it's what you're not getting mortal wounds. The Custodes can bounce because they're no AP. It's two to say.
It's true.
It's a big difference.
Yeah. I'm still not. But I'm probably wrong, as I am on many things. But no, it was a really good game. It was nice to play someone different and not big will cheesy metagamer with his Custodes.
I think that's actually our first game, you know.
Was it?
I think that's the first time we've ever actually played.
I have been avoiding you for some time.
Yeah, it's true.
Ever since you got your new codex and you started smashing everyone locally, I was like, I'll just tuck away here.
It's okay.
Anyway, gameplays, I don't think I would have changed anything myself other than some minor bits and pieces. And don't forget, guys, as I said in the start, it's been a while since I played Thousand Sins. If I got anything wrong, let me know in the comments. I'll read them. I will forget them next time around because it'll be like another 6 weeks till I play them again. Or longer, but my brain is sufficiently melted. But we had a really good fun game.
Yeah, it was. It was really good. All the way to the end.
I really enjoyed the terrain as well. So, yeah. Thanks to those. So now, if you're looking for more content, head over to SM Plus, either on our website, which will probably come up here. I'll make Pardo put up a little 3D thing if he remembers.
Somewhere,
it'll graphic.
There.
Yeah. And then, or hit the join button, which is just below. All the support we get is really, really appreciated. And if you can't, no worries. Just hit the thumbs up because that's free. Hit the subscribe because you'll know when we're playing again. Until next time, thank you very, very much, and thank you again to Andy for stopping by and having a game.
Thank you for having me and not banning me in the chat this time.
Not yet. That's Monday.
Yeah, that's Monday.
See you soon. Bye.
Enjoy.